do 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 do. Bow bow meow down bow bow bow. Hi, how y'all doing? I saw you across the bar and I was like, God damn, that's a nice looking chat. Gotta go over and say hi at least. Hi. There, I said my piece. Now no one's gonna call me a coward. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing with that accent. Welcome back to Low Energy Videos. I am your not so humble brag host, not post. I am here. I am fantastic, and I am very chill, despite the fact that I probably almost certainly have a sciatica now. Right before Paddy's Day too. Lovely. I'm back on the treadmill to cut it down, and big shout out to Lady Energy, who on her way back from a trip just swung back, picked up some stuff and swung back to drop off some bath salts and the like. She'll be around tomorrow for coffee and chat with Naira. She might even we might even tag team, so to speak, 2-on-1. I'll drop out probably to make some coffee for us, and then or tea or whatever she wants, and then come back in. Be warned, there may be use of the German language. You have been warned. So yeah, today I'm not sure what we'll do. I just want to do some content before I have the weekend off to do Paddy's Day. Speaking of, there's something I want to show you guys. I'm just going to go up now, and you'll actually see me have like a sort of moment. My beard's all floofy. Important. Look at the beard. Don't look at the boobs. Look at the beard. Boobs are fickle. The beard is eternal. Oh! It actually doesn't hurt nearly as bad now. Just by doing a half-hour walk. There is some nerve pains though. And speak of the devil. Oh, it goes right behind your knee. Oh! Gonna drink some green beer? You fucking know it. I'm even gonna make some Skittlebrow if I can remember it. Look what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do this. We're probably gonna pre-record it. Well, we're going to do it. We're gonna add it into the Paddy's Day video that we're making. As you can see here, we have the screen being way too shiny. There we go. You can see it better. This is Professional Makeup Color Spray. Glitter gel. Focus. No? Does it want to focus? Well, this says glitter gel. We have Superstar Bio Glitter, which sounds like something quite disgusting. And it's the same in two other slight colours. I can't tell the difference because of my mild colour blindness. As you can guess, we're doing a glitter beard for Paddy's Day. First time I'll be fiddling around with this, besides crappy little braids. It's all gonna go down here. All of it everywhere. Oh, it's going to be glorious. And what's more, we're planning to do it on the train up to Sligo. Wild, huh? Well, I've already got the idea in my head of what it's going to be like. It really depends on how packed the train is. It might be pretty packed, so that might not be possible. If not, we can do it in the hotel room. I'm gonna probably like speed it up. So it's just gonna be her working the beard and just. But then again, there's a video out from Gay Beards, or the Beard Gays, or whatever the hell they're called, and they do a glitter beard, and it's really quick, really quick. They just kind of spray it all over. They spray it everywhere, all over. Ooh. So yeah, speaking of Paddy's Day, we have a stream goal. Anything given would be much appreciated, not required. But throughout the night, if you want to help out, we have that. We also have Discord and Twitter, all down in the doobly-doo. That's the description. Besides that, throughout the night, if you get the vibe that you are enjoying this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget that tomorrow, at 6 o'clock, my time, 6 p.m., we will be joined by Alkalite Naira for coffee and chat, which will go on for a few hours. Not too long, as much as I'm sure we have 6 hours in us. I don't think we do, because just that we want to have an early night. We have an early train to catch the next morning, Lady and I. But we'll see. That one's also going to be up in the air. No Wasted Wednesday, of course. You get coffee and chat. Paddy's Day, I won't be filming. Well, I'll be filming, so I won't be recording. No Bearded Ramblings this week. But next week, next Friday, the Shit Show will be joining us. The Sweet Boys. Anyway. I thought we'd watch some videos today. Some streams. Some random hijinks. And then later on we might game a little. Maybe finish off the rest of Command & Conquer. Even though it's a bitch to get working. We'll see. If not, there are other choices. Ooh, everything smells like sea salt and soap around here. It's weird. Not a bad smell. It's fresh. Gusta! Alright, to that end. Throughout the night, if anyone who is on our Discord wants to pop in and help out with the suggestions, just go into channel suggestions and throw your, suggestions of what you want to watch. And so long as it's YouTube free, it's okay. J. Trudeau, I like the glass. Let's start by shenanigans, eh? Much shenanigans. Augusta, you suggested this. King Cobes said something about Vosh and wait, what? What? Okay. You guys will want to see this, so let's turn off background. Right. Which one is it that he was talking about? Because I'm more interested in this Disenchantment Bell Tower scene. Actually, let's start with his idea for South Park.
So, the episode of South Park that I came up with as an idea, they don't have to do it, it's just a thought. You know, where Cartman becomes a famous YouTuber like Nikocado Avocado, eating in his hot dog, being a mukbanger and shit. And the goth kids get mistaken for being trans. And then Ike joins a child beauty pageant kind of thing.
This is all one episode, is it? Because anyone who's watched South Park, it's the last one from today. Okay, cool. We'll check that out. If you've ever watched South Park, you know there are two. There's usually two plots that then overlap with each other, or one major one that you don't know how it's tangentially involved. So there's like 3 plots going on here. There's because otherwise that would be South Park episodes. The goth kids believing that they're being considered trans. Yeah, that can work. I don't know what they'd be aiming for. Maybe, oh god, they'd be goth sexual. But they already did that with the vamp kids, and the emo kids, and the scene kids.
And tries the whole drag queen thing. It's just weird and creepy.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see Ike, because then again, I don't want to see any of those kids. Ugh.
Kind of a reflection of how progressive our society is.
Yeah, he's...
What would you call that episode? We could call it Trans Fat. You know, that'd be a funny name for an episode, dude.
Trans Fat. You know what? I think Billy the Fridge beat you to that name a while back now. Okay? Let's have a look at his joke, by the way. It's only 9 seconds.
Oh. What's a sewing machine's favorite?
God, you gotta love that echo.
Oh. What's a sewing
Boo.
machine's favorite dance? The hokey pokey.
Oh my god, he's entered dad. He's entered dad territory. Video response, video response, video response, video response.
First of all, I'll start the stream whenever I feel like starting it. What up, Jim?
Damn right, Cobes. Don't you let others tell you what to do. And your hair, it doesn't look like you're gonna be on Catch a Predator at all. No.
What up,
No.
Jim? Your boy Cobra released a very funny coffee-themed T-shirt.
Coffee themed.
Says "Flick my bean," or it says "Flick the bean" on the "Flick the bean" on the front.
Of course I'm double speeding him up.
And,
What sort of madness do you think we live in?
I released a funny T-shirt, a funny coffee-themed shirt.
Do you know where...
Bean,
It's an hour long. Like, do you know where he talks about JK and...
glass.
Okay.
Bitching about being harassed and bullied.
Oh, here we are. Right off the bat.
Doesn't work like that, Slick. Woke YouTuber Velosh attacks JK.
Velosh! That's a new one! I've never heard him being called Velosh before. Velosh, Magosh, Bagosh. Magosh. Velosh. Everyone, think of a way to mess his name up. Because we've heard Voosh, Vorsh, Vosht, now Velosht.
Fuck off, dude.
Why? Don't you love me
What's the
anymore?
best part about this is none of you have a clue what I go through on a daily basis. To better myself as a person, dealing with my autism every day.
Every day, you improve yourself every day. How's that been going over the past while? On the plus side, your walls still look sort of white. That's something. We had you marked for setting this place on fire by this point. Volush. I already said Volush. That doesn't count. Lush coin. Yeah, Lush. Volush. Hey, Lev, Troy, and August. Hey, Bill.
You just think I'm some circus animal that's supposed to jump and perform for you, and I'm like, doesn't work.
Yes. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Jump, perform, get drunk. I can't get drunk right now until tomorrow. And even then, I really shouldn't because I'm saving money for Paddy's Day. And I've got people to hang out with and talk to, so I can't really. I can get coffee tomorrow and possibly painkillers. Well, that'd be one way of going to sleep. Maybe I should show up. Maybe I should show up with Naira at 6 tomorrow for coffee and chat. And I've got my coffee, but but lady gave me a bunch of painkillers for my sciatica, and ooh, and I'm just there like, this the whole time, not saying anything, and then just occasionally bursting out into laughter. Oh God, Nair will be regretting giving me a chance. Jesus Christ.
If you'd like to support the channel, check out my merchandise on Customized Girl, or consider dropping a couple bucks in my PayPal.
Okay, I need to find out what Customized Girl is, but with a name like that, I'm covering the screen. CustomizedGirl.com. Wait, what? 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 Okay, this is not what I was expecting. It's just a merch store. But look at the picture. Oh my god. How much of his arm fat do you think he had to move around to get his arms looking the way he did there? Like just grab a lump of them and just put them, because you know he doesn't hit the full. Maybe at that point he was trying to be like harder, but oh god, yeah. Let's have a look at some of his merch. Oh my god, there's a Cobes blanket, but it's just a JPEG. The throw pillow isn't actually terrible. But for $26! Haha, I've got one of them. For God's sake, you could just ease... Oh my god, these are so cheap and tacky looking. They suit him like a tee. Speaking of tees, they're down here. Okay, the goblet mugs aren't terrible. I wouldn't spend 30... Oh my god, 25 quid for a shot glass. This is before shipping. Fangirl panties. Okay, yeah, you know what? I would pick them up, not for $30, but because no one would think that's Cobes' logo. You know? Oh god, 20 quid for a thong. Troll tier mugs. Why would they be sad? They've made your life a living hell. And you keep feeding them. But you don't get money off them anymore. So... Smoke... Oh my god. Smoke weed every day. People suck. I need a beer. Okay, now this I do kind of agree with as a rule. But people don't suck. Even when they don't suck, I still want a beer. What a divorced dad would want you to would be wanting to wear. Get rid of sickos. It's kind of telling on yourself there, big guy. Hey, Sulio. I farted and smelled like asp. Oh my god, these are so cheap looking, but they cost so much. I could make better merch, and one day I will make better merch. Cobes, what the fuck, man?
You don't have to. Just doing is enough.
G'day, you good motherfuckers of Butsman here, and here is a story that will take you on a journey. A journey that takes...
Hold on, he's watching someone else talking about...
It's arguably one of the greatest writers of...
We're gonna need some wine for this. You have the trans community bitching about being harassed and bullied. So the same community then harasses J.K. Rowling. They jump the gun on the whole transphobia thing, and they read way too much into it. And it's like...
J.K. is a billionaire who can say whatever the fuck she wants. Voss is a mid-tier YouTuber who doesn't have nearly as much clout and is suggesting that maybe trans people be treated equal. The trolls call him Boglum. Little Boglum. He does look like a Boglum.
The idiots who are attacking J.K. Rowling on this issue are fucking retarded, because J.K. Rowling is a woman. Okay, she is a cisgendered woman. And
Yeah, good.
Bag in Scotland raped a bunch of women, and at the last minute decided to identify as female.
That's not what this argument's for. Cobes, how could you fuck up the argument so quickly?
Just so he could be put into a female prison, because that's how woke our freaking society is. And that's like sending, you know what I'm saying? That's like sending a convicted pedophile to juvenile detention because they identify as a child. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fuck pedophiles for that matter.
Just had to put that right there at the end. How are those women of age there, Cobes? How are those women of age? It's a good thing that you constantly have to remind us of that. But fuck pedophiles, right?
It's the truth. Because if that dude got sent to a men's prison, he would get raped and probably murdered for his shit. But, you know, that's why I say pronouns are a right to a degree. They're also a privilege.
Then why would we have to call you a goth bad boy? Because you identify as that. But there's more argument to be made in the case of trans people being legit than you being maybe goth, but that's pushing it. As for a bad boy, you're a bad example. You're a bad you're like good idea, bad idea, good idea, and then you show tons of examples of a bad boy, and then a bad idea, and it'll be you. Like, I could say glass houses, but I'd say glass apartments.
The second, the dude doing this crap. There are people out there like, this is the kind of crap. This is what I'm saying, dude. This is what I'm saying. People fucking suck.
Well, that's 100% true.
Asshole piece of shit male literally rapes a bunch of women, and at the last minute when he's getting arrested, identifies as female because he's transgender. Yeah. And because our society.
Way to fucking pin it down, man. Now that was he planned. If he did not plan for it, he is more naturally a showman than we give him credit for.
Being forced to be overly progressive, all of a sudden it's like, well, we don't want to upset your pronouns, ma'am. So what do they do? The dude literally still has his dick intact. He's still completely violent.
My fancy Nissan transmission fluid came here today. Yeah, he's solid.
Logically male, but at the last second, getting arrested, he identified as female, and
why are you telling us to plan identify as a peanut? Burp says procreation. King Copes HRT. I don't read the chat nearly as much. We definitely have to do live chat replays.
So now these fucking men who are raping women are going to a female prison with their dick still intact.
Pop Palm is cyst changing to a tumor. I think I've already seen this stream before. Poop stain. Oh wow, he's drunk already. Love you, bro.
And it's frustrating because
hey, I've seen Chase Chambers around. What the fuck? Is the internet that tiny?
Because there are going to be some dickheads who are going to take advantage of the system and play.
Pros around and a privilege. Yeah, I think
that's just it. They don't see it like
oh, there's Dot Executables. How you doing, Dot Executables?
Oh, you were talking to a trans person, and it's like, do you honestly think that person's really trans? That person who raped that dude who raped a bunch of women in Scotland? Do you really think that dude's trans?
Why is he even going after that and not say Jessica Naive, who would be much easier for this sort of argument to be made? Because they requested to be put into a prison, right? Let's see, Snoops. Scottish trans rapist. Where's Snopes? Let's get rid of Scottish trans. Did Snopes really not? Might help if I type it right. Snopes, trans Scottish rapist. Here. Perfect. Now we'll see. Cookies. It's always cookies. Identifies female, Karen. True. Interesting. Identify, transfer, Karen White, formerly Stephen Woods, confessed only abusing inmates West Yorkshire, but committing rape years earlier, when still identified as male. Yes. Transgender, prison, Karen White, West Yorkshire, was confessed committing multiple rapes, married, sexually assaulted. Okay. Usual to say at least. Why is transgender female? One of the rapists years ago identified as male. Committed the assault on female inmates that being transferred. Okay, so it's clearly a scumbag. Use a persona, put herself cover reversible while being, yep, realignment have sent to prison, stabbing a neighbor and was then police. Oh Jesus. New Hall, female prison. She started wearing a wig, a false breast. She then attacked 2 women inmates. White was actually accused of 4 assaults on female prisoners, though she only confessed to 2. Told the first assault happened while White, another inmate, for a second rape prior. You are a predator and highly manipulative. You represent significant risk. In any case, will still serve out, although a decision move to women's was rendered in Corns 2017. Yeah, this is a fuck up. It's almost the exception that proves the rule. That's true, yeah. No, this is a genuine fuck up. There are 125 non-transgender prisoners in England, though ministry actual number is probably higher. One or more sexual offence. Now don't let that one fucking fool you. Don't ever let that one fool you. Pissing in public, acting as a prostitute, being sexually assaulted, walking down the street. And, yeah, probably one or two. Does it make a difference? This does not justify how people like Cobes or people like JK think.
You're full of shit. He's just doing that to avoid harsher
Poop and pee.
Hey, could you really blame J.K. Rowling, honestly? Being upset by that as a woman, could you blame her for being upset by that shit?
No, that upsets me as a man. Yeah, no, but here's the thing. I don't then just put a big brush and be like, all trans people are rapists, because that would be bad. That'd be like saying all Muslims are terrorists or all Americans are. And then just a huge list goes across my face. Do 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 do. I'm glad you like it.
Of all time.
Instead of looking at it like that, it's, oh my god, she attacked a trans person, how dare she? The whole thing is...
But that's not what the thing was over. He's not talking about... She wasn't talking about that. She was talking about how it was easier for people to identify themselves. She got angry at a new law that was passed to make people easier for them to identify as who they want. And Vosh pointed out the stupidity of that, and JK, who was looking for something, jumped on it. That's the fucking thing. Out of that, JK looked like an ass as usual. Vosh probably shouldn't have used the I don't think he could have should have used the sexism stuff, because it muddies the water a bit. Even though I do get where he comes from, so I do. I do see where he's coming from there. And what's more, he's right. His fandom is really not getting the point of the joke, but exclusively just between Vosh and JK. Vosh is in 100% the right.
Oh, frustrating, dude. And that's only the tip of the iceberg. Living in this society anymore is just... You know what I'm saying?
You don't live in any society. You fucking barricade that door, except for the DoorDash person, and who there's probably a place that delivers your booze. You don't get out. When was the last time he did a video? Hold on. When was the last time he did a video where he was outside? Look at this. Living in this society. Living in this society. That's in his kitchen. He used to do He used to like go out to restaurants and shit. Make awards for my SC. Just go on a walk. I'm gonna be out over the weekend in a bloody other town. There. A month ago. Is this just by his car? Like.
What's killing it, YouTube? What's good? Just got done showering with the Maverick number 3. That's the tactical soap. It works, dude.
Have you ever noticed the way he does that?
No, my stream kind of cut out on me. I was just saying, if you want a girlfriend, patiently, you got a wicked sense of humor, and you smell good, you can get yourself a lady friend. However, it kind of...
True, but there's a little bit more to it than that.
At the end of my live stream, right when I was saying, if you smell good, it cut off after the word good, and my stream froze up. It is what it is.
Wait, hold on. It cut off after you smell good. If you smell good, yeah, I mean, you'd have to smell really good for that to be the only thing. Like women, they have a pheromone that women just flock to, like the old Lynx ad.
But I slapped on that Maverick number 3. Got my God of War beard oil, a little bit of cologne. I'm set for the day.
God of War beard oil. Oh my God. I'm sitting here next to all this glitter beard stuff, which I'm not gonna touch. I'm not gonna touch any of it. I want to have maybe a little sniff of it, but oh my God, like I'm doing this for a gimmick.
I'm saying, Poops? I just got done doing laundry, so I got clean clothes on top of it. Sweet. Rocking that unholy hat. Yeah.
Does he not have a laundry machine?
Not gonna lie, I was a little pissed off when the stream cut out.
Yeah, that happens.
What do you do? This life. I bitched about it and I got over it. I don't care how long it takes me to end my fucking dry spell, YouTube.
Wow. Oh, buddy. At this point, he's gonna have to hire a hooker. And even then, one or two will be... And how many prostitutes will be around Casper, you know? And even then... Like, even then... I guarantee you, he's gonna get into a fight over personal hygiene. Like, hey, buddy, you know, hop in the shower. I'll hop in if you want. It's just... No. Well, I've got the tactical soap on.
Point being is, I don't have to get laid.
Oh, whoa.
Tactical soap works.
Oh, bless him.
Every adult woman I walk by says I smell good.
Every woman. Then why don't you film that? Why don't you film that? Why don't you get a GoPro on your head and just walk. Just walk down the street until you pass by a woman that goes, "Damn, you smell good. I'd love to have your baby sometime." And he's like, "Yeah, I bet you do."
That's real shit. My two favorite scents from Tactical Soap. The Bond #1.
Yeah, with the ridiculous names. Yeah, let's go. Let's just go back to this to hear more about what the fuck he's gonna say. But I'm only gonna go about here, and then we're gonna leave him.
Who is a man who sits in his bedroom and complains for a living? Yes, I understand the irony. I also do a lot of complaining.
So do I, but I complain for the right goddamn reasons.
I complain because I'm bored. That's why I complain. And because I love you all. Especially those of you who donate. And those of you who don't donate. And those of you who just pop in and then misunderstand that was a joke. And they'll be like, "Ew, God, this guy's lame." And then they stick around waiting for a troll. Then they realize, "Oh, this guy's actually kind of cool." And then a rapport starts. And before long, a love affair. Both fleeting and beautiful. Will that be you, Cobes? Will it be you? Will you love me? Because I'm kind of feeling it.
I'm sick and tired of our retarded society. Like, it's exhausting. It's mentally and physically exhausting.
That's true.
I don't even want to make videos. I just watch cartoons and...
You don't want to make videos. You are making a video nearly every day. Well, not videos, but like, you're making streams every day.
Take a day off from making videos, just relax, do my thing, work on my new album. The last and final song on my new album is called Cobra's Strike. It's really good. The opening's gonna have a cobra hitting one.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this. 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 I don't want to do it.
They include things like a harpsichord and like something with like piano maybe and like something that's just
Fucking harpsichord. Cobes with a harpsichord. Now I'm picturing Cobes with a powdered wig.
beautiful and haunting at the same time. We can make it work. But I got really fucking drunk the other night, and I wrote the song, and I'm sitting there watching Family Guy in the background, and I turned Family Guy off, and then started jamming to some music on my computer. And I pretty much stayed up all night writing the song, and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? When you feel a creative vibe that goes through you, it came out beautifully, the song did. I'm not going to read you the lyrics, because
that's half the lyrics right there. It's basically just going to be like listening to Rick trying to do a song. Which, no, actually I take that back, because he wrote Get Swifty, and that was a bop.
a small section of it. The opening of the song, and you'll hear it throughout the chorus of the song, is the final...
Your thumbnail in Hopium suggested you might do... Smith? Well, first of all, hi. Second of all, I don't know what that is. You want me to, Thunderclub. There, Thunderclub. I don't know why I gave it a bit of a Swedish accent. Yeah, Thunderclub.
Bell is striking like cobras biting. Feel the fangs as the bell clangs. Cobras strike. Which I think is kind of clever. In some special way. Yeah. With cobras and church bells, it's weird, but yeah.
Well, at least he admits it.
No, I thought the song turned out really good, to be honest.
Good. I'm glad you like your own art.
So yeah, I'll get to recording that.
This guy
This
is
guy?
unfucking believable.
Cheers.
666 from J. Trudeau. Thank you so much. That is so cool of you. Very cool. Like I said, anything given on this stream is going towards Paddy's Day. In reality, it's going to go towards me treating the lady. Lady Energy is going to be basically. She's covering the hotel, so at the very least, I want to make sure she gets a nice meal, make sure she gets, just I don't want to be a leech. I don't want to be a sponge. I'm bringing tons of cash that I have, like every penny I can grab my hands on. I've been saving up for like 2 weeks now, but you guys are still adding to it. I really appreciate that. Never a requirement though.
A little clappies, what you can. We'll just place it and piece it together. My new album, Satan's Bell, is going to be
The
over at least an hour
Cube.
long or longer. Brand new, fresh Evergrande King Cobra metal. Yeah.
Come on, Cobes. Give me
Lyric
something.
vocals.
Whoa! Was not expecting that. Let's go back a little bit.
And when a friend of mine does a little clappies, what she can, we'll just place it and piece it together. My new album, Satan's Bell, is going to be over at least an hour long or longer. Brand new, fresh Evergrande King Cobra metal.
That's a series of lines that you just made. Let's hear it. Let's hear
Yeah.
it. Let's hear it.
Layering the vocals.
Oh, God. I think some of you know what I'm thinking of right now. Channel 5, Vegas, pick up artist.
The girl will probably be in front of you at a time when you don't.
We know this guy. We know what's coming. We know what's happening. We just have to find him. 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 This is the guy in question. Not him. Not him. Him. We need to find the scene. There it is. There it is.
And I'm a singer. And just looking.
Satan's Bell is going to be over at least an hour long. Layering the vocals.
Who did it worse? Who did it better? Chat, you get to decide. You get to throw down. You get to oil yourselves up and spank each other with paddles with big smiley faces on them. But they're embossed, so you get the imprint of it. I gotta be honest, I think the Vegas guy kept the tone better.
All the vocals you hear and the guitar are mine, and the beats that I use come from YouTube.
He has to make sure that's at the end of it. Cobes did it better. Ooh. Now I suppose they are two different. Styles. We've got that one was a little bit. The guy from Channel 5 was more of a sort of glam rock. Did the guy get that haircut outfit because he saw male birds trying to get female birds behaving ridiculously and looking weird and thought, yeah, he probably did. He probably did. He probably thought that like the whole Alpha Omega sort of thing. The pickup guy, I mean. I know which one you meant. If you want, we can rewatch that, because it looks like, unless Cobus has more lyrics, and of course, once his album comes out, we will listen to it. We will 100% listen to any bits of it we get on Bearded Ramblings, here, whatever. Because we gotta fucking hear. If that was just a sample, what the fucking meat pie of the beef Wellington. If that was just the crust, let's get into the thick of it, the meat of it. Metal God, hotter than your mom, I'll kick your dad's ass.
Oh, that's the ticket. Hold up.
That's a hit of the whole fruit, is it? We can rewatch Channel 5's the thing after, if you like, because it's a great video and it's been ages since we watched it.
Did you realize that my landlord and the Casper Police Department are a fan of my videos? So.
Oh, dude, that could go in any direction.
Fucking harassing my ass is a wasted effort. At some point.
I do get why your landlord would watch them, because they want to see what damage.
Why do I
Peacocking.
care?
Yep.
If he makes wands and has a drink, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't care about that. They don't care. They do care about if you fuck up your apartment like you did last time with no ventilation, with a fucking crafting table right behind you. Or when you got world famous for setting fire to your fucking sex doll and then blamed it on some meth heads.
anyways.
But I'm not in my bedroom, so go me. But the bedroom that this man sits in is a bedroom that I can only imagine smells like Subway 6-inch meatball subs, Cheetos, and a glorious stench of jizz. Anyway, it's a long story.
Isaac Butterfield's Australian sense of humor is very down under and very cheeky. It's funny.
Wait, Butterfield, isn't he the guy with the giant beard?
It's Vosh versus JK.
Also, Vasha has his own office that he actually built. He made a whole video of, like, just preparing the damn thing. I'm in my bedroom, in one of my many rooms I could pick doing this. I have been actually thinking of, once everything's all sorted out, I can go and move this out into, like, the living room, just to have a reason to get up and move, because I don't know, my bed's just over there, big whoop. I've done sleeping streams before, but nowadays I could just take it out like a camera.
Culture Australians live in, they like to take the piss out of things, man.
The piss, yeah. Male peacocks are to be pitied. Their tail feathers make it easy for predators to put the foot in, and the pins, yes, they are also very dumb and will flash it at anything, including dogs, cats, and small children.
J.K. Rowling the fuck alone, like.
Leave Britney
I'm
alone.
not saying that I'm like the biggest Harry Potter fan. I actually have Harry Potter t-shirts on my Customized Girl, which, by the way, the graphics used for those t-shirts were made by Customized Girl. So, people are like, and I appreciate it on a side note. You know, my buddy Exhumed was like, hey man, be careful doing Harry Potter t-shirts on your Customized Girl. You might get in trouble for that.
Really? I didn't notice that. Is it gonna be it's gonna be Slytherin? Anti-rape. I could make so many jokes right now, but if he's trying to do anything that's anti-rape, good on him. I like how it's the Disney font. Where is it? Where's the... Oh god, how many of these does he have? Piss off. Gryffindor sucks. They don't really. They're the only proactive. There's only two proactive houses. There's Gryffindor and Slytherin. Ravenclaw are just a bunch of nerds, and Hufflepuffs are a bunch of fucking dorks.
like, oh, good looking up, man, thanks. But the graphics I used for those t-shirts were straight up made by the Customized Girl website. So I'm not infringing upon anything.
Yeah, because it's a franchise, because they probably paid a commission to the estate. Okay. I'm all Cobes out. Let's watch our Channel 5 video. By the way, if you guys want to watch anything yourselves, like you want to, you actually want to go and throw me an idea or something like that, check the links in the description down below to join the Discord. And when you do, go to channel suggestions, toss it, and I'll have a look at it once this is over. Yeah.
Girl will probably be in front of
Okay, we don't need to speed this one up. This is art.
you at a time when you don't expect it. The cock blocker we gotta watch out for is ourselves. Ultimately, we think it's the girls, we think it's the time, we think it's us, we think it's one thing. It's what we think. Every hot girl that you see at
This is kind of what Cobes wants to look like. Have you noticed? I always think that, like, this is Cobes. Cobes met this guy years ago and was like, this is the greatest man who's ever lived.
was a little baby wearing diapers, and at some point will be an elder woman. Our assignment is to shift our mindset. When? Right here, right now.
You're watching Channel 5.
Channel 5. Channel 5.
I miss this opening.
2 weeks on the road, covering events like the White Lives Matter rally in Huntington Beach.
Kobe Bryant was assassinated by the Clintons.
Shut the fuck up, bitch!
And a punk rock concert on the mean streets of Los Angeles. I needed a pick-me-up, so to speak. That's when I discovered Vince, aka the Cock Kelvin, a pickup artist.
I wonder why he's called that.
Guinness Book record for most makeouts in a human lifetime. Over 5,000 makeouts. Vince Kelvin, the king of...
How the hell do you... So, did they just have, like, someone from Guinness Book of Records behind them at all times? Just going, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. Over what period? I'm a Gryffindor. I go foul. I'm totally a Ravenclaw. You're not smart enough, and you're too friendly to be a Raven. Ravenclaw are like the the goths. They're over there, like going, you don't want to deal with me. The fucking 14-year-old emos on DeviantArt in late 2000s, you know? That's Ravenclaw.
Makeouts, hands down, over 230.
Anyway, you want to be a Slytherin if you're going to be anything. At least until the events of the movies, because they're the ones that are the most proactive in getting a job afterwards. Because they're all a bunch of bootlicks and backstabbers. You know, they're the ones that'll get ahead in the harsh ministry dominated economy.
Last year, this guy's insane. A ridiculous game. Best I've ever seen.
I'm in Slytherin. See, Jay Troy knows what's up.
Is also a salesman.
And look at him throwing money around. He's clearly doing alright for himself. That's Slytherin training. Get ahead no matter what.
Thunder texting.
Thunder thicking.
And his complete collection, which cost $897.
I remember when we first showed this with Insolence and Girl Does Rant. And it was like the Mr. D. We had no idea with Rax. We had no idea of the glory we were stumbling upon. It's the thing, you can never, ever, ever fake moments like that. They have to be legit. They have to be 100% natural.
I learned that for only 100.
I took the test and they put me in Ravenclaw, but my familiar was a crow. Yeah, alright, that's fucking boring as shit. Like, at that point, what type do you wish to be? The Griffin? I guess you're a Gryffindor.
$29, I could join.
My familiar is a
Vincent's
Hummingbird.
Brotherhood.
Ooh.
And soon, I was invited to a private boot camp at an undisclosed location. I was told nothing else but to meet my...
The cock! Just the cock. Vince the cock. Kelvin. Meet Air at lobby. Escort you the best. The cock.
in the lobby of the Mirage Casino in Las Vegas.
I love the bad Getty's image of the Mirage they found.
This right here is where our journey begins. We're in the lobby of the Mirage. What's
It's
going
so
on?
tacky.
Hanging out, enjoying paradise.
Where are we?
The lobby of the Mirage.
And what's important about the lobby of the Mirage?
It's very Mirage-like.
It's tacky, tasteless, overpriced, underwhelming. So you relate to it. Hey dude, what the hell just cuts out there?
But where are we going at?
I had those
I don't
shades.
really know. That's the whole.
I think I
adventure
still
of this
do.
whole thing, right? You're gonna decide to take us somewhere from here. Oh yeah. So we're going to the suite that we have.
And what kind of stuff is going on up in the suite?
Can't really tell you. Yeah.
Can't really
this-
say.
I don't know.
Because you don't know, do you?
Experience it on your own. So. How you doing?
My name's Andrew. Good to meet you. Andrew.
It's been a while since I wore these.
Structure for interaction with flow. First, we gotta make comments. We don't have to
Comments.
comply.
Like, share, and comment.
Wow, your hair.
Wow.
They sound like they're learning basic English. Hello, 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 hello. Bonjour. No. Hello, hello. There you go.
Your hair. You go, wow, interesting outfit. Ideally, we say cool, interesting. Who knows? Maybe.
That sounds so dismissive right there. Like, wow, cool, interesting. Anyway, it's kind of like when someone gives you a massive text read and you respond with just like a thumbs up. Or scene.
We'll run into
It's a
each other
pyramid
again.
scheme. Well then, you know what? They should have done it in the pyramid themed casino then.
Who knows? Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Look at a woman and go, I wonder what her insecurities are.
They are pickup artists, and these are their stories.
How's it going, guys? My name is Stanley.
The man with the biggest forehead in the world.
And I'm
Stanley.
a singer.
Here's some glory. Yeah, man. Digging that.
Just looking for that pure self-expression, so I don't hold back and really acknowledge who I.
Also, big shout out to them. They really helped. They really helped this poor guy with blurred-itis. Trying to get back out in the dating scene.
am at the core.
My name's Akash Inti.
Name Akash Inti. I also go by Air, my initials.
Akash Bagosh.
So I'm a Gemini.
I forgot about how. I do remember this guy's thing. Oh, but I forgot his name. Also, did you notice he has like a fucking Witcher bracer on in the previous one? Like he has battle armor. He's a dude. You're in the wrong place. Go to Comic-Con. Trust me. If you want to get laid, go to Comic-Con. Go to the bar there. You will see so many dorks who just want human interaction.
What was the last one?
And they'll be drunk just like you. And awkward just like you. And you'll have a lot in common. And before long, she'll be like, Want me give you a blowjob? And you're like, here? Yeah. How about I get us a room? Okay. And there you fucking go. It's darn easy.
Like ever, or over the past like 24 hours?
It's not
I counted them, right? But like I said, like yesterday, like probably. So what brought you out here? Vegas. I mean, come on.
Come on.
You know, catching up with some of the guys though.
Number of makeouts I've had is 1, 2, 3.
Oh, this is just what thing's worse? The fact that he's the main guy's counting up to like 5,000 makeouts, and this guy's remembering every single one. The thing is, I remember every single woman I've ever been with because, quite honestly, every single one of them was special to me. Because we had a thing, whether it be for one night or way longer. But I think like he does that with each makeout session, you know?
It's a big amount. But I'm not sure if I can count them on my hands.
It would be over 30.
Yes, you can.
30. Not more than 40, I don't think.
I think this guy's fighting in Ukraine right now.
What can you tell us about Vince?
Where to start, right? There's so many things. Everything from the look, the fashion, and everything like that. But also, like, truly a marvelous, like, communicator. Not only with women on the...
I need an adult. I need an adult.
But just overall, right?
I remember I went through a haunting once, and he was like one of the few guys that picked up the phone like at 12 a.m.
Went through a what?
Haunting?
What happened?
Ooh, there was like weird spirit that latched onto my little sister, but it got pretty intense, you know, shit moving around. I'm like, who the hell do I call? Each and every one of the students, we're here.
First of all, is the American education system fooling you, fucking you over that badly? Who do you call? You fucking call Ghostbusters. Obviously. This is why America needs to reform its education system.
For like different.
Throughout the years, some people say this guy is crazy. Oh, he's got balls. I have lovely testicles, but
testicles. JF Garipis, testicles.
I don't think my balls are very big. It's an illusion.
Illusion.
My first mission is to bring more ease, to be open, to be a person that it's easy to be around you. It's like your shirt and her shirt created hers. Yes. That's surreal. Yeah. Whoa, you could.
Does your mommy know you're at? Oh God, how old are you?
Have it better planned, but it takes a special man to pay attention.
They still walking.
To things. I'm a little more decisive than most people.
Not even the ghost latched onto him. It was going to possess him. Had to put look. Was like, no. How you doing there, lady? I gotta real quickly do what I promised. Give me a second. Flomp. By the way, they still walking. Away with you now. Add as moderator. There you go. You now have the power of a god. You must only use it to destroy lives.
I can have a little more fun than most people, but you don't.
Or get rid of bots. Either way.
With whom they had a nice conversation.
Well, I'm just about to catch up. We were just going across the street. I'm tempted to say we stay in touch. Who's the secretary out of the three of you?
We're all married.
I hope you guys.
I wonder. I know that's been edited, but I wonder how long that took. Like, was it a 1-to-1? Don't get me wrong. Like, well, guess what? I don't actually do this. I go up and go like, hey, can I talk to you real quick? Blah blah blah. You know. Instead, I do what normal people do, and meet women online. Or if I'm at a bar, I get tapped on the shoulder, and I turn around, and suddenly the rest of my life is very, very up in the air.
Like a very strong marriage, or is it like...
Strong marriage.
Well, here I am just exercising my ability to communicate with everyone, right? This is what we do in the world.
That's what we do. So passive-aggressive as he leaves. This is what we just, this is all I'm doing. All I'm doing is just having a conversation. What's your problem? I think you've got the problem.
Hey, whose party is it?
What you mean?
What you mean? It's your party. Where's the party?
Party, pants, party. Party in my pants.
Don't get much of a response right away. Don't
Pants,
go
party.
into a question. Make a comment about your take on it.
I like to party.
I struggle with like...
I think my gums receded a little bit. Oh, that hurt.
Pornography addiction and stuff like that, like fear of rejection and stuff like that. Like if I went up
We need
to
to
a
have
girl and
meditations
she
on.
said no or like didn't, I took it really hard on myself, and
Yeah, it
made me
sucks.
not want to go out there and put myself out there, so I kind of
that
made myself
hurts.
even more closed off.
Yeah, that
Have
sucks.
you ever been in a relationship before?
Yeah, kind of in one right now.
I'll comment on all the bots' shirt choices.
Yeah.
With who?
Alas, they are ethereal and have no, and they're in the internet and have no have no powers
It's my neighbor.
to wear shirts.
We're kind of dating.
For sure. Is it exclusive?
It's pretty exclusive.
Is that why you're here? In a fucking pickup artist boot camp? It's pretty exclusive. If what he's saying is true, could you imagine? Could you really imagine, like, she watches this and is like, would you like to know what we have? I say hi to him, every single day, going out to check the mail. That's what we have.
Yeah.
It's like the same way that the Joker had a girlfriend in the Joker movie.
How'd you get involved in the pickup artist community?
I read the game, right? I remember seeing actually the pickup artist on VH1 when I was in like 7th or 8th grade. I just thought like being like a 7th or 8th grade boy, right? Like who's like,
Oh wow! Like this is so how it works.
oh wow, look at these guys, they're like figuring this out. And being the nerd that I am, right? I'm like just super intellectual and all that stuff too. It's like I wanted to like see like what's this stuff about, you know? So,
It's a cult. That's what this is about, and it's a very shitty one too.
Earlier.
Some cults will give you a wife. Join ISIS if you want. If you want to go, they'll give you a gun and they'll give you a wife, and then you can fuck whoever. Well, your wife, and you'll get fucked when a drone strike kills you. But that's okay. It's okay. Cause you got laid.
She came by. That's how we met. It was just.
Aww.
Right?
She's so shy.
Wonderful.
Shy.
If I've learned anything from
Wonderful.
this art in and of itself, it's just understanding a person, right? Seeing like there's so much more than meets the eye. Like yeah, the eye catches things, but how much does it really catch to some degree? You know?
I'm still waiting for the scene where she starts blinking. An SOS code like save me. Oh god, maybe he is in ISIS. Maybe he's in ISIS and he just ran away with the girl.
Check this out. When I was young, I was actually like I was a little kid who would like go out in like the grocery store, and I would just say hi to everyone. You know, I was like, oh hi, my name's Akash.
Oh, I never knew that.
Like early kindergarten, where it was just like an incident, like a private family incident happened, where it was just like, don't do that anymore, right? So like part of
and I love how her face goes there. Look at that. She's like, oh, maybe we should have had these conversations before I was on camera.
And I would just say hi to everyone. You know, I was like, oh hi, my name's Akash. And like something happened in like maybe like early kindergarten, where it was just like an incident, like a private family incident happened, where it was just like, don't do that anymore. Right? So like part of this whole thing has really just been kind of reconnecting with that part of me, right? Because that's who I was as a little kid.
So did he pick you up last night?
Oh no! Is she even 18? Is she oh, it's the States. Is she even 21? Oh.
Really cool, right?
I hope she's okay wherever she is now.
Right? That's what a lot of this is, right? Is exploring the unknown and really seeing what's there, right? And what can you find? I mean, there's some scary moments to it. I mean, I know for myself. I'm sure for you last night, right? Like with the, I don't know, with some of the guys out there.
Now these two are fucking kings. They are just pure himbo energy.
Hello, how you doing?
That's like the twins, right?
Why you standing around with a clown when you supposed to be fucking around with the twin now, huh? Hello.
Twin done did it again. 6 black bitches in the pins.
She bunked though. It was a bitch ugly as fuck.
The great thing is, they're so fucking dense that they actually come back around to being incredibly confident. You know that fake it till you make it thing? They're not faking it. They really think themselves that amazing. It's kind of adorable and charming. Don't get me wrong. Don't feed the wild animals, you know. But watch them from a distance.
To assume that if it's not happening, it's my fault.
I always wonder who that guy is. Not Channel 5 guy, but the guy at the bar. He's gone now. Ball, penis, bank
If you think it
account.
matters, it does.
I've been the guy who's like, I'm just going out, no friends, anything like that, no alcohol, no drugs, no nothing. and just making sure that
No,
I
nothing.
figure it out. And that's tough. And that's raw. That's as raw as it gets.
Raw.
One of
She
the
has no
byproducts
idea
of
what-
studying this is, I mean, you do get laid.
America.
Laid. He said it like he didn't want his mom to hear. I've touched a boob.
It's back open, baby. It's makeout time.
And my dancing stops.
Hey, guys, quick question. Makeouts. Too early or we good? So, you, the shy one, run with me. Here, sir. To be a pickup artist means you gotta pick yourself up and pick up people. It's an elevation. You're so portable. Yeah, you look very portable.
Portable, like a travel bag for an overhead bag that you'd have on a plane, or a backpack.
This is so portable.
Woo, woo. That's sexual assault, bro. You do that with a black woman, you're going down.
True.
I'm Stan. Stan the man.
And the man.
Is that your palm?
No.
Yeah. All right. Beneath the shadows, in your eyes, lies a being that. Hold on.
If you wonder why I'm pausing it all the time, by the way, it's so copyright doesn't jump down my throat. Though I think Channel 5 has always been cool with that. And number 2, it's because I want to transform it into my own thing. But number 3, I need occasional mental breaks, especially on the cringe parts. Exhibit A.
Hold on one sec.
Yeah, I'm growing every single day, you know. I don't know what tomorrow holds, and to me, it's just all about willingness, you know. It's like, that's what it's all about, you know.
So what's up? What are you guys here for? What are you celebrating?
Celebrating life. I mean, what else is there to celebrate? You know, you have to have a reason for everything. Oh, wow.
Bingo, that lets you know that. So what's your next move?
What's my next move? My next move is the moment. The next moment, the here, the now.
Okay, that's weak.
I got a little...
I remember this woman. I really like her. She's basically just cutting through the bullshit and going, yeah, no, honey, no. Honey, does that mean I'm sweet? It means you're sticky and clawing, and it feels gross to have you on my skin, you know?
I got our next moment. Okay. Move right here.
Oh, wait, no.
I might be a little...
Whoa! Alert.
Hey, we're a dream. Say I'm him, not them. Hello. Players do what they want. Suckers do what they can.
Suckers do it. Then he tries to fucking piggyback off them, and they're just not having it.
Wanted, and they're everything the world needs. This is a demonstration of intelligence, wisdom, sophistication.
So how many bitches you kissed?
5,000.
Shit. We don't kiss every bitch. We nut on their faces and break their purses.
I understand.
He's intimidated by them. Rightfully so.
Some chicks, they're just like, they don't like it in the pussy, they like it in the ass. It's their thing, you know, what can I say?
But what are you talking about? Hey, it's twins for the motherfucking win.
And if ever a girl goes like, is that your best pickup line? You go, is that your best answer to what you think is the best pickup line? You watching Channel 5?
Wow, that's kind of... You know, I hope everyone in this video has a fantastic day. I do think some of them need to be on maybe some sort of government watch list, but yeah, didn't that. So yeah, let's see what else we could watch, because that was that hurt my face area. I hurt my face area a little bit, but it was fun. It was fun going down memory lane. Boglins. Of course, we have to point out that a boglin is not just for life, it's for Christmas.
Over here, I'm a...
Really? Alright, one thing at a time.
Over here, I'm a boglin. Me and my buddies need a place to hide out. Come a little closer. Oh, did I scare you? Oh, I do that so well. If you take us home,
Boglins.
we'll eat your peas. And we hope you know lots of girls.
Wow, okay, that last one there could be taken out of context, really.
Hey, the name's Boglins. Each sold separately, and we're looking for good homes. Maybe yours.
Oh, Boglins, you make life. You make life amazing. Well, it isn't just Jim Steph Sterling who can enjoy Boglins. We can all enjoy Boglins. Yeah, let's watch that convoy one.
Initially, Trudeau closed down the border to any transnational movement of international long-haul truckers that were carrying goods if they weren't vaccinated. You know, I'm sure if I were a sitting president in America and I looked at what happened to Trudeau in Canada, I would be thinking, do I want that little song and dance and dog and pony?
Why? Because it was an absolute disaster. Everything went forward, and now if there's ever going to be a mass protest over, say, workers' rights, it's going to be 10 times worse. It's going to be like 10 times worse for them to get, because they can freeze their assets.
Show in my country, and I would be thinking, not really. And then, wow, look, Russia and Ukraine, look at that going off.
A real war.
I don't know. I'm not a geopolitical expert. I think the timing is very interesting.
Thank you, Karen. I don't know if that's her real name. I just know that's who she is.
They can easily fake a war if they wanted to. All they would do is just like film a few things and then put out.
Let's go, Brandon. Boo.
Use what they want.
Putin is doing the right thing. He's taken out the Syrian mafia. The man's not an evil.
Oh my god. That voice has to be one of the best I've heard yet.
Man. Here's the thing. The media is doing what they're doing and sharing the, excuse my French, the crap about him.
Oh no. Well, that is French
You
at
think
least.
there's even a war going on out there?
No, not at all. The deep state has
Let's go, Brandon.
always made Putin to look like the bad guy. But he's a good guy.
Brandon. Some of you didn't die. All of you didn't get what you wanted. Some of you are dead probably since the event of this, because you all look quite old and sad. America. The cameraman has no idea what's going on. Hey, shoe on head. On the obvious chance that you're watching this, because you know you secretly watch me from the shadows, ready to pounce, and I don't know, carve my eyes out with a melon bowler. Doesn't have to be sexual. She just wants my eyes. That's all. It's head cannons. Hear me out. On the off chance of this, next time you go to a right wing event like this, be sure to make it more fun, like they do. In fact, you better be in this.
Trucks occupying Ottawa for weeks.
Ottawa?
There's now a plan for truckers to converge on or near the U.S. capital.
Could have sworn he was putting petrol on his face.
They're protesting the national emergency declaration over COVID and vaccine mandates. Their website also says they want to
Keemstar, what are you doing there?
Constitution and individual rights, which got us thinking about the Canadian truckers, who that country's government crushed.
You're not gonna ask me where we're at?
Where are we at?
We're in New Mexico. We're gaining on the People's Convoy. I think we're about 3 hours away from them right now.
I wonder how many there are. Hold on. Have you noticed that with the People's Convoy, it was even less successful than the Canadian convoy? Even if it's going now, like I've not heard a single thing about it, even from right wing media, because they're keeping their heads down. Like OAN is probably maybe mentioning it. And finally, here at the very 100% successful. We just got report in that the leaders have all been arrested.
Around because that's what you're supposed to do during a monologue. You don't want to just stand still. Got to kind
Yeah.
of walk around. Gives like a real run-and-gun vibe.
Yep.
We're meeting them in Elk City, Oklahoma, which is a small truck stop town west of Oklahoma City.
Okay.
I think we all want to be in Ukraine, but my passport's still in the mail. It arrives in 2 weeks. Once that comes, we're gonna. But right now, we're following.
Oh shit! Are they gonna go to the Ukraine? Fucking hell! Like, all jokes aside, I don't know if that's a good idea. A lot of people could die. They could die. A lot of people have died. What would they be recording? Would they be doing it as a joke? Would they actually be helping? Like, I'd want them to help. I want them to help people suffering, but like, I don't think showing a bunch of like, maybe they go over and they hang out with like the alt-right battalions out of those puppet states Putin set up. And just kind of like disprove it. No, they wouldn't want to hang out with him, and probably the Russians would. No, I don't know.
People's convoy to DC.
Okay, I actually don't know much about the People's Convoy other than it's a knockoff version of the Canadian one. It's full of QAnoners. People's Convoy 2021. 8 mile long. This is from... When was the last of any of it? News. Yep. 3 weeks ago. Freedom Convoy spin-off. Anything of this was 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 7 hours. Really? Well, I hope they're enjoying spending all that... Wait, forbidden? Because I'm European. Yay! Footage?
The way they got her blocked in, she was trying to break chicken. Because he didn't hit her, there's no damage.
I'm not sure what the fuck this dude's deal is, but... Alright, well, let's see what the problem is. I don't mind. That's what I'm here for.
See, he's just using his attention.
See if we can find out what his problem is.
Oh, very clever of you, buddy. What was if you just saw like a flash and then he's drops dead, you know? I mean, we saw that guy not too long ago for no reason or road rage. Took out his gun and emptied it. Also, it's clearly not his fault. He can't move any past this.
What do you say?
Nothing. What did I do?
Don't get to the ring too quick until you get up there after that pop field.
All right, so had a lovely conversation with a fucking idiot. Sorry about that. I guess you guys saw that, didn't you? My bad.
What's he gonna make 3 cars?
No, it was some fucking idiot just, what did I do? Not fucking paying attention, you moron. My bad. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, he... First episode of Road Rage, giving them the middle finger. Yeah, well, that's fine. I don't fucking care about that. But yeah, he started to... yeah, no, that guy better be taken in. Because they uploaded that footage themselves, so... What? Also, they're in DC and nothing's changed. It's slightly worse traffic. You couldn't go into the center of the capital in Canada for like 2 weeks for the Canadian one. So once again proving that Canadians are the superior Americans.
Like 4 miles outside of Elk City, Oklahoma, which is supposedly the midway point of the People's Convoy to DC, which is pretty similar to what happened in Canada.
Also, that's like 2. There's 2 of them. He assaulted a guy in his own car. Yeah, he attacked the guy's window.
Issued a clarification today on entry requirements for truckers. Truckers will have to be fully vaccinated to enter Canada.
Hundreds of semi-drivers converged on cities across Canada and shut
They
down
sure
major
did.
international roadways.
From Michigan to New York, gridlock at the U.S.'s northern border. The resulting parts shortage already.
I've been there.
GM to cancel shifts today.
But I haven't seen any trucks yet.
Patriot!
Patriot!
Follow him.
Yeah.
Come and take it!
Ah, shit, he's going the other fucking way.
Follow you.
Hey, where's everybody at?
They are over by Walmart.
Okay, thank you.
That is one of the most American lines I've ever heard ever. They're over by... Where's the Patriots at? They're over by Walmart.
Oh my god.
By a woman who sounded like she was too drunk or high to drive.
Alright, so here we are. We're in a nondescript dirt lot. There's about, I would say, 100 trucks and maybe like 15 buses and 40 cars.
Once you get this shot,
Hey, Vorn!
It's already, the ingredients are out there.
Yeah, that's why I'm dead right now. That's why most of us are dead too. That's why the guy who's recording this is also dead.
Merchandise store. There's this hat. It's 25 bucks.
25.
There's
Oh my
sticker
god.
right here. It says, I did that.
Not, I've been seeing these all over Twitter. Because whenever they drive by, they slap them onto petrol pumps. So, like, other people go by and just be like, oh, I guess the Freedom Convoy came through here. They laugh and then just get on with their day. Because, you know, the real world.
Not sure if it's a good or a bad thing, but this is a sticker from an anarcho-communist bookstore called AK Press that I got in Chico, California. Fucking taking it off.
Why?
Because it has the anarcho-communist flag on it. Basically the Gadsden flag of Antifa.
Yeah, that would be kind of tipping your... It's like whenever I were to go... Imagine if I went to an Islamic country and I had my big coat with all, like, the Pride logos on it and the trans logos on it. It'd be kind of a big fucking target on my forehead.
Want any Trump caps?
What's it? What do they say?
Trump?
You sure get some food? Yeah, we did get some food a little bit earlier. We got some
We
burritos.
did,
at the gas
and
station.
it was delicious. And the hot chocolate was just marvelous.
So anyway, I'm from Arizona, Oklahoma. We're 30 miles west of here. Thanksgiving of 2019, there was no Black Friday.
That's very true, Grey Man. That's very, very true. There should be... they should just head down south. Because Canada doesn't want them. We've seen a lot of, like, videos of a single racist person yelling at people, and then everyone descends on them, and that's always in Canada. It's never ever in the States. In the States, they might get punched out for being racist, but up north, they're like, "Hey, no, we don't do that up here."
Shut down. The oil field left Elk City, and this place went barren. So our town population went from about 1,200 to about 800.
The collapse of oil prices over the past 9 months has stunted economic growth throughout the oil industry, leading to the loss of numerous rigs, thousands of jobs, and billions of dollars from state and local economies. Places like Elk City have plenty of experience with both booms and busts.
Nothing's been happening out here. Nothing. The oil field shut the hell down.
This is pure. This is where the alt-right is ideal to recruit from. You know, towns that suffered massive drops in unemployment, because then you need to be like, who's to blame? Well, you could blame the system. No, it's brown people. Okay.
This movement, it's almost catharsis, where we're finally realizing that it doesn't matter what I earn, it really matters what I can give away. The news expects me to invest emotionally and spiritually in this Ukraine.
I don't think that's his first.
My investing is
yeah.
these issues that are happening right here.
The war in Ukraine has entered a new phase of brutality as Russia seems to be targeting civilians trying to flee their country.
President Biden today banned all imports of Russian energy into the U.S.
That means Russian oil will no longer be acceptable at U.S. ports.
Gasoline is now higher than it's ever been in the history.
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all.
Of gasoline. A total boycott of Russian energy would cause, quote, an absolute...
If you count for inflation, no. During the war in Iraq, it went up to the same amount.
Disaster. We'd be forced to make up the difference by getting more oil from other countries.
We buy oil from Iran now. Why the fuck are we buying oil from Iran?
I do agree, though, in this regard. America should be self-sufficient, and they have everything they need. They have biofuels, they have oil derricks, and they have solar, they have wind, they have nuclear reactors. If they ever get that shit sorted out, they need to remake, like I was talking with Magicus, they need to remake a new reactor. But with this, like, the war, like, my energy's skyrocketing. I'm not American. Like, I'm in Ireland, and it's gone up because we get our natural gas. Now, we do have natural gas in Ireland, but it's jointly shared with the UK.
As much oil
But
as the United
yes, so
States
what?
Emirates. The technology needs to take a giant leap forward.
Why don't you also take it from Venezuela?
Where's the technology gone? The technology belongs to TikTok, and it belongs to motherfucking Facebook.
Get on what?
Get on Gab.
Gab! Ah, good old Gab. Good old Gab. Isn't Gab, like, kind of half dead now anyway?
Should I get on Gab?
Speech. Now, if you don't like something, move along. If you want to say something, you're...
What's
She
something I
seems
can
a
say on
little
Gab that I
unhinged.
couldn't say anywhere else?
Fuck you, bitch, cunt. You can also say, hey, I question the moon landing. I question anything. The flat earthers are welcome there.
I think this girl hit on me in
Gang, baby. Can we see the poem now if you don't mind?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, she had to actively, like, remind us. Oh, I'm a globetard. But I think this woman's hit on me in a bar in the States.
People's freedom, and I was just kind of writing it.
Was it successful, low energy? Yeah, anyway, I think I'll be right back.
Okay.
And
I'll actually let this go. I'm gonna go and grab something from the
and
fridge.
know it is God's word.
Oh, here we go. Moment of truth. Oh, sciatica's gonna kick in any second now.
All the tasks
Yeah.
as we journey forward without masks.
Yes.
Amen.
Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that with us. So what are you most looking forward to from the People's Convoy?
Moments like this, knowing that He is here and He put this together. We are here for a cause.
And what is the cause?
The cause is freedom for the people and coming back and taking our nation back.
How are we going to take it back? What's the plan whenever we all get to DC?
They're not telling us.
I forgot.
This is not a war.
The headphones pick up.
Spiritual warfare.
The headphones
I know
pick
what
up.
you mean.
There are a lot of people who don't know. You are under an anointing and under a destiny right here, right now. You have glory in you that you haven't even met yet. You don't realize the beauty and the assignment that the Lord has for you, but He's coming on you so strong. He is going to come on you so mighty because you are going into your destiny. You are walking into your destiny, and you are living love as you walk. You are seeking truth as you go. And I declare and I decree that you are finding your will is His will. Your way is the Father's way. And as you seek His heart, He is seeking yours even more. And He's going to bless you in greater ways than you can ever imagine.
Shit! We woke up too damn late now. Everybody's gone. So we planned to wake up in the morning and interview some more truckers, but we woke up at 11:30 and literally every single person is gone.
Oh, look, there's a guy here.
You had a rough night, looked like.
Certainly did.
Looked like some bitch fucked the dog shit out of you.
Yeah.
Anyway, have fun.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. These guys go 55 miles an hour and we go 85 in the left lane, so we should be on their tail in no time.
Hey Nick, how do you feel about this town?
I feel good.
How do you feel about this town?
I don't like it.
Channel 5, don't stop in Custer City. Fuck Custer City. The city's full of custers and nobodies. You are somebody. Much love and respect. And safe travels, 5 y'all. Oh.
What are you doing?
I'm a truck driver, and I was trying to catch the convoy, Freedom Convoy going through. They're ahead of me by 2.5 hours. Sure would be nice, be cool, because they're looking out for our freedom and our glory and everything else. Right now, you know, even with the fuel prices the way they are, it's a big concern. And that's the reason why this convoy is going up there, not just because of the mandate.
Did you get the vaccine?
I did, yes. I got the booster, and I'm fine.
You got the booster?
Yes.
I haven't got that one yet.
I mean, you should. It's for everybody's health and everything else. I know there's companies that may shut down in Chicago. A lot of distribution centers and stuff are shutting down.
Well, don't forget, this president likes to put names on lists.
I know. Okay.
They elected a socialist guy.
What did I miss? Freedom? I missed freedom, didn't I? It's alright. Until America comes and saves Ireland from itself, I'll never know true freedom, right? Oh, that's nice. I got some bloody sunflower oil on my gun. I was waiting for this to boil. I ate some last of the tinned fish, and a little bit of sunflower oil on my damn shirt. Typical.
And we're reaping with the results. We fought Russia.
Yeah, you did.
China.
Yeah, you did.
North Korea.
Yeah, you
we
did.
fought all those right there in Vietnam.
Yeah, you did.
I was 17.
Why'd you volunteer?
I believed in America, and I believed I could do something to help.
Was there ever a time you thought you might not make it home?
Divine porpoise? Yay! It's been a while since I heard a divine porpoise. Not the first time I would have heard that. I'm not going back.
Tell her about E2 Hawkeye. If your heart is right with the Lord, you can walk towards a person that's shooting bullets at you.
Wow, that's terrifying.
I've been
Great. Maybe.
That's all I can tell you.
Thank you for your service, man. I appreciate you.
Have a good day,
Thank
sir.
you. Thanks, man.
We're in Oklahoma City now. I haven't been here in a couple years, but last time I was here was when I was hitchhiking when I was like a teen. Kind of in the middle of this journey, I spent a bunch of time in Oklahoma, and that's where I made like 2 of my best friends on this whole trip.
I love his hat. It's ridiculous.
This girl named Cassandra, and then this pedicab guy named Sherman.
Oh, I kind of... Well, Jesus. I kind of know this scene.
People don't really think about cities like this as like a fun place necessarily.
I can disprove that by going to Omaha all those times, and it won't be the last time. Last time won't be the last time.
So when you meet people who can make you have hella fun, and you realize that like being on the road's fun, and there are cool people like that everywhere, it kind of makes you want to keep going.
I actually haven't seen either of them in like maybe 5 or 6 years, but I know that Sherman works at a liquor store somewhere around here.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Good to see you, bro. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has. If I had to describe Andrew in 3 words, it would be smart.
Christian Brothers! Brandy. Christian Brothers was, for the longest time in Ireland, the only school, like the secondary and primary school for boys. And that's also where a lot of the allegations of the naughty, naughty priests, because they were all run by priests.
Tall and fast.
Christian mix.
I used to call him Sperman effing her, because his name is Sherman effing her. Sperman effing her. Da 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 da. Show me your dick, you know. That was my shtick.
I have a feeling it would have been fun to party with these people these days. Now I imagine they have baggage that would during the night make the party go a little quiet. You know? Really bad shit. You know?
I miss you guys. Yeah, I missed you too, dude. I don't think I've run that fast in my life since we ran from the cops or like the security guards that, like, you remember when we...
Oh my god, I know that says gin down there, but I could have sworn it said cum. Alright, well, we'll get back to the story that's been blurred out. But, look. Oh, it's rum. I wonder what the prices are in this place.
I don't know about you, but I was fucking freaking out, dude. Like that we were gonna get... My feet were like fucked up from that.
Let's see, I've had that. Haven't had this. Fireball! I'll take 4 of these. And that'll be my walking around booze over the course of like 2 days.
Dude.
Whatever that is, I kinda like it. Looks Hungarian.
Andrew and I definitely smelled bad whenever we first met, for sure. It was summertime, and in Tulsa, we were just like running around, dancing at bars, that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you're enjoying the show so far, don't worry, we'll be stealing lots more content. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Check the links in the description down below for Discord, Twitter. And if you want to help out financially, I'm saving up as much money as possible for Paddy's Day. Mostly it'll go back to Lady Energy, because she's covering the hotel. So at the very least I could do is make sure she has meals and a few drinks down her. But not required, though. Obviously, the finances are all taken care of. This is just extra gravy on top. And not required as a rule. You don't have to worry if you don't pay a penny. Just happy you're having fun.
It's cool to see how he's matured.
Oh yeah, Discord, Twitter, OnlyFans. Oh, that's coming next year. Hell yeah.
That's good.
Get crunked. Get crunked.
Very good.
Well, you know now?
Group that they all were in called.
No.
It was this.
Let's not talk about
Well, can I put out just how high up her damn pants are?
It was fucking funny, man. The whole premise of this rap group are these boys, Sherman's friends, who talk about.
Oh, come on.
Blowjob, yeah.
They put me on a track. I was the only girl to ever make a track.
Nutty on the dick, slutty on the dick,
Fuck
something
around
that...
and I'ma get. I think I said the N-word, actually.
Yeah, that was her line.
I go nutty on.
Oh, I love lower middle class white people in Midwestern towns in their 20s and early 30s. That's my jam. They just don't know where to belong, you know? They just don't know where to belong. And that's where I come in and tell you all to like, share, and subscribe. Or, occasionally, I'll go over to Nebraska and party with you motherfuckers.
On the dick, slutty on the dick, fuck around and I'ma bust a nut on your shit, then twitch. And I'm off to the next, trying to find the best gay ass.
Something like that, yeah, for sure.
Was I the first girl that you ever felt like.
What?
Like.
We
sexual
got it on. Had the thoughts, definitely was like making out with you.
Yeah, I wanted to fuck you. So what? That's what you have to say, buddy. You don't have to be so awkward about it.
Class, right?
Yeah.
I was giving him a hand job in the back of class.
So, how many hand jobs? What's the total tally for lifetime Sherman hand jobs?
I don't know. Somewhere like over 25.
More than I got from other people until I was in my 20s. Well. Oh yeah, 25. Jesus. Yeah.
We're on the People's Convoy. They've been traveling
Iceland!
from California
I want that
since
water
last
so
week.
badly.
They're arriving in Veneta tonight. Kay Williams, Shannon Becker has more.
Okay, no, I'd love to go there right now. That's my sort of jam.
I believe the world is round. I'll say that.
absolutely 100%. I believe it's round. I've been around it. I believe it's round. But I will defend to my death, and I mean that sincerely. Take a fucking bullet in my head. I will defend to my death the right for someone who believes it's flat to do everything they can to sell me on that concept. Because they have the right to say the world is flat.
That's fine, because they're doing no damage. It's just that they usually have other things too, and sometimes they also try to target kids. Like, if you want to believe that the world is flat, that's stupid, but okay. But I don't. And when I say that, like when most people say that, a lot of flat earthers who really want to push that narrative get aggressive. Sometimes physically.
Flat. Amen. Period. End of fucking story. And listen, if you want to do heroin, do heroin. If you want to take a jab, take a jab. You can do anything you want to do to your own body, but don't make me do something to my.
If you want to go into a glory hole and just strap your mouth in to a random hole with some duct tape and just be left there for 3 days, you can in your own filth while letting other people use the toilet or even you. You could do that. You could do that. It's a free country.
Body with
call me, maybe.
Screwed up morality that I'm doing it for others. The government should not be scared of the people, but to respect the people and know that the people are in charge. We're in charge. They're not in charge.
Well, no, the majority are in charge, not you, and the majority of people don't believe like you or want to be affiliated with you or actively work against you because you're hurting people. So, yeah, either secede and lose again or grow up or die. It's all the same. It's all the same. Like, when you do Gallup polls and you don't get the answers you want, you'll blame, I don't know, the deep state. When you do Gallup polls to get the answer you want, you ask 2,000 of your friends, you know?
We're in charge.
No, you're not in charge. You're not even in charge of your own lives. You look like someone who's not allowed to see their kid anymore. And a lot of these people, by the way, a lot of them are divorcees, social services. A lot of QAnoners can't see their kids because social took them away and they think it's a part of the deep state working on them. Or like they lost their job because, I don't know, they flung a chair at someone and they just won't ever mention that. You know, like, a lot of these people, it's just... It's mental health. But it's also misinformation by people who actively want to basically prey. It's the same as the pickup artists. That's why a lot of pickup artists are also into this shit as well.
Hey, you guys. Why everybody leave?
Carl's Jr.?
They're
Yeah.
running the 2 lanes. I think they're running the 2 lanes.
And then don't your toes get cold?
No.
Don't your toes get cold?
Nah.
That was a really bad reason. It's like a warm state.
I was thinking that!
Are grapes a good morning snack? Yeah. Grapes are good. Do you guys like grapes?
I like grapes.
No, I want a sand up. It's better to start with a sand up. 3 sandos.
Everybody tell her I'm stealing, but I hope that she see the best in me. That she feeling the kid I can give. That she feeling
I'm actually surprised they're allowed to show the video. Well, there you go. Feel free to fucking dox the living shit out of them, I guess. I won't mind these. I just had some fish right now, some oily fish, so I'm okay for food for a while. But tomorrow we're gonna get ourselves a pizza. Because I don't feel like cooking, and I don't want her to be... She's on holidays. I don't want her cooking either. So, I'll go and get a pizza and some chips. I'm debating whether or not to have a drink tomorrow, because if I do, I'd have to have it probably while talking to Naira, and I kind of just like the vibe of talking to somebody either drinking or sober, you know. We don't want a repeat of last Bearded Ramblings with the gin, where I'm just basically losing all connection to the outside world. But I could buy some bottles and then put them to one side for like afterwards, but there's no need. We're gonna be doing fine. What the hell's that? Oh god, my shades! I was feeling in my pocket. I was like, what the hell? Yeah, I might as well wear these motherfuckers. In a while. Too long. Copyright music. Copyright music. Copyright music.
We just pulled over on the side of the road in Oklahoma. There's some people up there who are encouraging the convoy, so we're gonna go talk to them to figure out what's on their mind.
Hey, respect. I like his trapper hat. Woo! Gesundheit. Changing of the temperature. My family.
3 family members that own trucking companies, and you know, right now they're having a hard time with the high fuel prices.
Yeah.
And the price of inflation, just operating as a company. You know, they're small businesses.
And you know what else is gonna suck? When it goes full automated. I don't imagine ever cars getting fully automated, like regular cars, but I could imagine trucking getting fully automated. And once that happens, bye-bye. Bye, no more truckers. Remember the Pony Express? Of course you don't, because it's not around anymore.
I think more people ought to get behind them. You know, this country's got some problems. I believe this is still the greatest country there is, but I think we need to...
No, it's really not. It's really not the best country. It's not the greatest country. There are so many better countries for so many little things. I like America. I love America. I still have to unfurl my old school giant-ass flag. But, no.
Agree to disagree more.
Are you a police officer?
Yes, sir. I'm Chief of Police, Fairland Police Department.
How come you don't arrest the guy whose hoodie says outlaw and the back of his hat says wanted?
Well, I know that guy very well, actually. He is an outlaw, but he's a good outlaw that way.
This is one reason I don't like the separation between federal police and local police. Local police are just as corrupt as federal police, but they're also good old boys. They all grew up with the same people, and we're going to look the other way while they do things like lynch black people. Like federal police will come in out of state. They'll come in and they'll put the boot down. And you know what? It's a little bit fascist. Fuck it. Some of these motherfuckers deserve it. Some of them don't. It's a state by state, town by town, but I think more and more towns don't need their own police. I think they need to have federal police, put it, and that's the end of it. That gets into a whole state law thing. I've never liked the whole state rights and shit like that. I've always for a much more centralized state, like most European states. I mean, we still have counties. We still have differences. We always will. It's just, nah, man. Like one police force, one healthcare system, one education system in America. Jesus Christ, you guys have so many different education boards.
He's not actively wanted for anything.
No, he's not actively wanted for anything. Well, maybe for his bad welding. You might ask him about that.
I'm not good at my job.
We have a really good community, so I can't complain much.
A lot of people here respect the police.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Fuck the police.
I was waiting for something like that.
These tyrants behind us, they gave you an interview. I wonder if they'll give me one. I bet they won't.
So you don't like the police?
I don't like them. I cop watch because I'm an American and the police violate people's rights every day.
Cop watches?
I follow them around Ottawa County, and well, they violate people's rights, and that's why we're having this convoy right now. Is for our rights.
I was like, wait, is she a gang stalker?
Trump
Oh.
supporter?
He can grab me in my pussy anytime.
You don't back the blue?
No, I don't.
Seems like a lot of people in the convoy do.
Yeah, I noticed that. Everybody here is a bootlicker or a deep throater. You know what I'm saying? I support the truckers.
We're so proud of them. I'm glad they're standing up for freedom. We're losing our freedom.
Mothers, you know, if I could pass a law, it would be anyone who uses the term mothers on anything not related to motherhood should be arrested. And their kids taken away so they can't be mothers anymore. Because, my God, mothers have opinions on everything. The second you're a mother, it's as a mother, no one fucking asked you as a mother. You have no impact here as a mother. You're a motherfucker is what you are. Well, actually, that's more my job. You seen anyone?
Mandates and everything else.
I'm a dick tonight.
Fuel prices for these truckers is outrageous. It just makes no sense.
How has the price of fuel affected people's livelihood around here?
We buy off-road diesel for farming.
Diesel?
It is doubled almost, and we put $100 in our pickup about every 3 days to go feed cattle. And if they would open up the XL Keystone pipeline, that's the best way to shut Russia down.
No. Well, they did. The pipeline's open. Buy Native American rights.
Is to use our own oil.
Which is
this
true.
Don't make no sense. Thank you all for coming ahead of Another thing is I resent the national media ignoring all of this and many other serious issues.
Many other ones, like how there are people who've moved into town and they're not good Americans. I think they might be Mexicans. We can't have that. We can't have that. No, we cannot. What am I gonna open up next? A sombrero store. Oh, I should unfurl my American flag and do like a roll. Oh, I need to get myself a MAGA flag, a MAGA hat, and let's do that. But then someone will clip me out of context. Oh, and by the way, clip me out of context. Just see, I love it. I love the dialogue. I love the discourse. Clip me in context too. QAnon is gone. QAnon is gone. That was a black person with a Confederate flag. Confederate flag. No, Joe Biden closed the production of the Keystone Pipeline? Wait, did he? I saw Sulfane post it. Hold on. Or am I misunderstanding this? XL Keystone Pipeline. News. Attracted opposition, become a symbol of battle over climate change, temporary delayed, Obama signed an executive order revoking the permit. Oh, you're right. Ogala aquifer concerns leaks and spills, increased carbon emissions. Alternative. Yeah, let's have a look at what the alternatives are. There has to be something. Okay, that's something. So they closed it, but they're just going to make longer ones anyway. I mean, I want us to transition out of fossil fuels, but how will America like pay for that in the short time, you know? All pipelines leak, all markets peak. That's very true. I mean, we saw that one in the Amazon of just spraying out oil everywhere. According to industry, Seaway line alone is not enough oil transport to the Gulf Coast. Canada may shorten to remove for need or federal approval. Work on the section pipeline. Towards dispute shows majority support. 51% Democrats, 82% Republicans. 2014. 2017. Fallen to only 42%. 48 responded to poll. 17% point drop. Even the Republicans have fallen. I mean, if they could clean it up, if they could find some way that it wouldn't fuck over like native lands and stop pouring shit into the water, I'd be kind of for it. It's just it's a pipe. It's going to cause problems. So probably not. Unless you want to have like a pipeline that's on stilts going like an aqueduct, you know? That'd be a target. Christ.
Trucker convoy. Dead stop traffic, baby. Can't stop the news.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Good.
You doing good? Are you with the convoy?
No, I got a delivery to make.
Fly the flag of the users. I kind of like that decal. It's a bit trashy, but it's not bad.
I'm a professional truck driver.
Speaking of trashed.
I've been over the road for only 5 years, and to be a part of this is...
Oh, come on. He can't be on the road for only 5 years. Look at him. He looks like he should have been out in the fucking 70s doing trucking.
It brought tears to my eyes, because, again, America's finally coming together for something.
To you, what is the People's Convoy all about?
Hey, a Ukrainian flag back there.
Freedom. That's what our military did for us. Freedom. So
Freedom.
truckers are doing it.
When people hear freedom, a lot of times they think it's the right to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
But true freedom is the right to do what you ought to do.
Also true. Because if you ought to do it, then you probably will want to do it, and henceforth it's freedom. Like, I want laws to make sure you guys don't disrupt regular traffic. They put in laws making sure that you don't disrupt regular traffic. Hey! I got what I wanted!
What people ought to do?
Tell people
What?
to be free.
Why does she have the Lebanese flag?
We didn't used to let things happen. We used to take care of bullies.
Like when?
Like when? Like
Come on. Come on.
in Germany?
Oh, Nazis. So you went to war to fight a oppressive fascist dictatorship that was oppressing its neighbors? How is Putin doing?
Right?
Or the Confederacy?
Did you guys watch any John Wayne westerns or John Wayne military movies?
Yeah. He was. You know, he beat his wife.
Couple.
Yeah. I mean, it's
The kids not giving a fuck over there. They're the true heroes.
not fair what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
People's
You're the real
Convoy
victim.
Day 3.
What's your favorite cartoons?
The Garfield. Phineas and Ferb. The Garfield
Phineas and Ferb.
Show.
How would you feel if Fortnite got taken offline forever?
I would cry for the rest of my life.
What's up, little man?
Aww.
What are you thinking about?
Going home. I'm cold.
I don't let's see.
Gonna do when you're
Wisdom.
Play Fortnite.
What's your favorite Fortnite dance?
Yeah. The future. The future.
Thanks, man. What's on your mind?
I'm just happy to be here.
How do you feel about trucks?
They're awesome.
What's your favorite kind of truck?
Damn right.
GMC trucks.
My man.
He's good with kids.
What's up, dude? What are you thinking about?
Trucks.
You like trucks?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they're big and they're cool.
What's the coolest thing about a truck?
That they're big and cool. It sucks.
COVID does suck, yeah. See, this is the wisdom of the truckers. The ones who brought their kids along, yeah, they're doing all right. They're not letting the worst elements of their parents fuck them over yet. Just wait until they're taken out of public schools once trans rights are just it's shoved in your face. Then they'll start to warp and shift. Some tell me none of them were homeschooled yet.
These big rigs have a lot to say.
Damn
I'm
right.
seeing a lot of trucks. I'm hearing a lot of horns. The convoy has arrived.
I had a great uncle who he was pretty great, but he was also literally my great uncle, and he drove one of the few licensed big rig trucks in Ireland. We don't allow certain trucks to be on the roads because the bridges probably wouldn't be able to handle them, and they're gonna also like underpasses and such. Because like we got a lot of like ancient bridges and like tunnels from like the Victorian and earlier eras. So very few of them are licensed, but he was licensed to drive one of them, and it was pretty great. One morning I woke up and I heard the largest baw I ever heard, at least until I was out by the docklands and heard like the ships do it, and sure enough he was there, and he let me sit inside the I must have been about 8, and he let me sit inside the cab, and it was pretty damn awesome. Years later I was working in the States, and we were in a truck, but it was a crappy little Toyota truck, like I'd have back at home, and I was kind of sad because I wanted a fucking big rig, but it wasn't a big rig, and I felt very bad. I mean, it's still fun to be in a truck and everything. It was just, you know, I wanted my big rig experience as an adult and as a child. Maybe next time I'm in the States, I wouldn't say no to that.
They're flying down the freeway at 45 miles an hour. This is a slow roll trucker protest, baby. Can I get a fuck Joe Biden? All right, we finally caught these bastards. Here we are. We're in Missouri. It's the trucker convoy. There's
I didn't read that.
fucking hundreds of them. They're rolling.
One.
Dude, bro, fantastic caverns, next exit. Evan.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Fantastic caverns.
Fantastic caverns.
That's all he can say.
Yes, buddy. Yes, baby. All right, we're pretty deep in traffic now on the People's Convoy going toward Indianapolis. But we need a
When they were at the liquor store, I would have bought like their entire supply of Fireball, and if I was in this thing, I'd just be in the constant back, like sipping it from like a flask. And they would be like, "Fantastic caverns, fantastic caverns, yeah, fuck it, yeah, fine. You okay, man? Oh, great, everything's great. Fantastic caverns. You smell cinnamon, I smell cinnamon."
a little breath of fresh air. So we're gonna go.
What's Fantastic Caverns? Do they have a toilet there? I need to pee. You need to pee every 5 minutes, man.
We're getting close, fellas. We're getting close.
Have you guys ever been to the caverns before?
Fantastic Caverns?
Yeah. Can you tell us about it?
It's got a pretty cool train ride through it.
What?
A train!
I've never been, but we're trying to go to the Fantastic Caverns.
Yeah, I took my daughter there earlier this year.
Hey, that's the dude when we get a new subscriber from Letterkenny.
Okay, what can we expect to see at the Fantastic Caverns?
It's a pretty good little tour, guided tour through it, but it's a nice little train ride. Probably takes like an hour and a half.
That's a long time.
I would do it.
Is it a cavern?
Yeah.
Is it fantastic?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys have fun.
Thanks, man. Maybe.
Oh, look, dude. Oh, fuck.
Fantastic. There is a Rigna Mines nearby here. I'd like to go sometime. With with somebody.
Looks like a shitty corporate parking.
Okay, 3 adults can be 95.37.
Jesus. Wait, hold on. 30 a pop.
Do you think there's a cavern specialist on site that we could talk to?
I mean, your tour guide.
Oh, okay. So what's so fantastic about these caverns?
This is the only one.
She did not want to be going to work today.
And you get to. We've been doing it since 1962, and it's the easy way to see the cave. You're going to be on the tram the entire time.
Would you mind if we put a microphone on you so that we can record for the YouTube channel?
If you want to.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
Did you hear that? No cameras.
We're going to go down here a little bit, and we're going to talk about the different formations that are in this cave and how they're actually formed here in the Ozarks. So hang on tight. We'll come down here and talk about stalagmites, and stalactites.
Dude, I was not expecting Channel 5 to go on like an actual like road trip adventure as well as check out the People's Convoy.
This is a stalagmite, a stalactite. Now they both grow, as you can see, one drip at a time, from the ceiling to the stalagmite. And the way that happens is when the water goes through the limestone ceiling, it pulls the minerals of the limestone out of the rock, and that's calcite. As the water gets into the cave,
Calcite.
it begins to evaporate almost immediately.
Ask him for the mic and tell him we have an emergency. We need to get the fuck out of here. This is so goddamn boring.
What was he expecting? Was he expecting the fucking glittering caves of the dwarves or some shit like that? It's a fucking cave! It's a mine! Okay, now go. Go, 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 go. Beep, 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 beep. Abort! Abort! Run! I'd still be there, drunk off my ass going, wow. Yeah. Look at his face. He's so not happy to be there. I need to go on adventures like this. Oh, buddy, I've been there.
Cash App, the best way to pay for a fantastic Caverns ticket.
No, 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 no. What city could this be? Is this the birthplace of our Lord and Savior Brett Keane?
We're now in St. Louis, Missouri, so I figured that we would check up on the, shut the fuck up. God damn it. It's day 4 of the People's Convoy. We're in St. Louis, Missouri, so I think we're going to go check up on the progress of the Uhuru basketball court. A lot of you may not know about the Uhuru basketball.
I know this! This is the Gazikoto Uhuru basketball court. Yes! Oh! This is the Black Hammers, who have just released a tweet saying that they support the War of Freedom by Vladimir Putin. A friend to Africans everywhere. Russians. Yeah.
Court, but our friend Saddam about 2 months ago went to a reparations march in Oakland that was hosted by an organization called Uhuru Solidarity, which has the slogan, "White Solidarity with Black Power."
As white people, we have always upheld
No.
the lie that America is
Flashbacks.
freedom and democracy.
Oh, y'all.
Very different.
Long before Trump and the cries of fascism, African people were catching hell.
Something is wrong with this reality.
And they were in Oakland, in West Oakland specifically, collecting reparations from other white people.
I'm a descendant of settlers, and I believe in reparations.
Oh, yeah.
To fund a
He
basketball
was,
court.
yeah, he was literally just saying like, "Hey man, can I have $20? Can I have another $20? It's reparations." And someone actually gave him money. He made like $50 doing it. Eventually, they were like, "Oh, he's just a fascist. This man is like a clear fascist."
Here in St. Louis, Missouri. So we're going to go to the basketball court's proposed site, see what's going on, and see if we can ball up.
Wow.
It's been built quite yet.
MSN.
The People's Convoy traveled from Missouri to Morgan County today. WRTV's Amber Grigley met up with the group in Monrovia to learn about the
How much do you think that car stinks of weed?
they are bringing to the Capitol.
Ah, now this is where the boy love begins, right? I can confirm Indiana has much boy love. It's brilliant. I like the soundtrack.
Hey, this is Doc. Hey, y'all.
How's it going?
So you guys are all the way from California?
Yeah.
You want to save a couple bucks? There's a guy giving away free sandwiches, chips, and drinks all the way at the front.
Awesome.
Save a couple bucks.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
You guys are safe.
Thank you, elderly. Who does he remind me of? Sec Talk? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, maybe 10, 20 years now.
Look, ask me how I'm doing. Like, pretty loud.
How are you doing?
One more time.
What's on your mind?
Ask me how I'm doing.
How are you doing?
I mean, I have antsies in my pantsies because I want the real McCoy. You know what I mean? Do you guys know what I mean? I want to interview like the actual organizers, not just.
I thought he wanted to get laid.
All these people like with the convoy. I want to talk to the people who actually set this whole thing up.
Hey! Oh shit! Get down, Willie Brown!
Kelly J. Patriot.
Good to see you. You too, Andrew. How are you? Good to see you. Kobe Bryant was assassinated by the Clintons. Here we are, Channel 5 live worldwide, Hollywood and Vine. You know what color this is?
What is that?
Radioactive.
That's the name of the color?
No, I named it.
Solid. What if they're trying to poison you? Ooh, yeah, they could. They must be aware of the joke, right? Like, this channel is not tiny. It's nearly 2 million subscribers. Okay, now Hoteps probably will never have them back on. Probably neither will the Proud Boys, what's left of them. But, like, is it gonna be like cases where there's like tons of edited footage out where people are like, hey, you're Channel 5, you're trying to make fun of us, you know?
You hear all this, man. This is great. Look at all the flags. Look at all the flags blowing right over here. Look at all the flags blowing right here. I see 3-banger, 4-banger. They had 3-banger, 4-banger, 5-banger.
Wow! All we need now is an inflatable arm man. Just flapping in the breeze, and then it looks like a bloody a used car sale.
They're all just on the plastic poles, not those Sherman-Williams extendable paint poles. However,
look, they gave him a sticker. They gave him a Channel 5 sticker.
What I would like to see is maybe a little chokehold on DC and maybe shut it down like Ottawa did up in Canada.
How from what we saw earlier, how was that going again? Oh, I know exactly what we could do. Earthcam. Something we haven't done since the failed trip. DC. Live. Yeah, we haven't done this. We haven't done this in some time, have we? Talk to a nurse, and well, everything is trying to poison you slowly. Oxygen wears you. You need to live. Water wears you away. Yeah, I mean that's what death is. Like of old age, you don't die of old age. Eventually, your cells just break down. They can't keep dividing. They can't keep replacing. That's why stem cells are so goddamn important, because they're cells that can be basically told to do anything. But yeah, look at that. Look how much traffic is just going through DC right now. I mean, wow, look at all those. By the way, we're at the mall right now. So any second now, all you need to hear is, "It's Tree Dog! Ow!" And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. Tell you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts. Is there really only one thing from... Yeah. Remember we used to do this leading up to the trip? Oh, look how many people are back in Times Square. I never once sat on that. It was always so packed. No, I did sit a little further on down when I tried my first ever New York hot dog. Jesus. That's kind of pretty. Alright, I'm going to get distracted by the pretty cams. We'll watch something else afterwards, obviously, because we've been Channel 5ing it up now for 32 hours.
What do you think about what's going on in Ukraine right now?
It's great, don't get me wrong.
What I think is going on in Ukraine right now is that people need to understand it's not an invasion.
Yes, it is.
It's targeted military action by Putin as he's trying to take down these America designed and built and run bioweapons labs.
Yeah, I heard, was it Infrared having a debate with Dylan Burns, Hans, and Destiny. And he was claiming this, and the reason why he claimed it is because the embassy of Russia released a statement claiming that the Ukrainians are building a biolab targeting Russian DNA. Now think about that real quick. Russia is invading to liberate their brothers, the Ukrainians, who are building bioweapons to target Russian DNA. It's like the underwear gnomes meme, you know. Step 1, step 2 question mark, step 3 profit, right?
They're creating viruses. It's
No, it's the Despicable Me with Gru, and he looks at, he's like, liberate brothers, make bioweapon that kills brothers. Wait, what?
Wuhan times 20.
They can easily fake a war if they wanted to. All they would do is just like film a few things and then put out in the news.
Bioweapons labs where they're creating viruses. It's basically Wuhan times 20.
They can easily fake a war if they wanted.
Hope this woman has a fantastic day. We all know I want to say other things, but I'm not going to. Hope she has a fantastic day.
All they would do is just like...
And in no way do we find out where she lives, and a bunch of Ukrainians come to her house waving flags, and she can't move. Like, literally, they stop her from getting out of her car, getting into her car, keeping her up all night, have flags draped over the house, so when she opens up the window, it's just more Ukrainian flags. The Ukrainian national anthem is blared into her house at all times. No, I don't want that.
Film film a few things and then put out in the news what they want. The media is totally corrupt. You can't trust the media.
Are you aware that the majority
Yep, absolutely. You can't trust the media. How is OAN doing anyway?
of the pictures that they've been showing regarding the alleged war are unrelated to Ukraine?
Yeah, that's what
Was she kind of like eyeing up the cameraman?
I was saying.
Does your boyfriend have the same political affiliations as?
Yes.
Good.
Hey,
Sounds like a good guy.
Tell him to come over here.
What's his name?
What kind of boyfriend?
Oh, that's
He's
a guy.
Come here. He's
Yeah.
camera shy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we once again seeing Sophane in a Channel 5 video?
What kind of boyfriend?
He's come here. He's camera shy. Come and say hi.
He's a little closer to Razor Fist than Sophane. Close though. Close.
How you doing, man? What kind of music do you make?
Hair metal type stuff.
What do you think about what's going on over in Ukraine?
I love how I didn't even know, and he's just like, "What kind of music do you make?" Is it Tommy Wiseau?
Don't trust the media about whatever they spin on it, but I mean, you look at certain things like we shouldn't have anything to do with it at all. Let them figure out their own mess.
Wow.
Putin is doing the right thing.
The Ramones fell on hard times.
He's taken out the Syrian mafia. The
Oh,
man's
guy,
not
you
a man.
remember this guy?
Here's the thing: the media is doing what they're doing and sharing the, excuse my French, the crap about him.
No, you can
This is
you
over
can
the
swear. It's all right.
Do you think there's even a war going on out there?
No, not at all.
It's confusing to me because it seemed like just like 6 to 8 months ago, people talked about Putin like he was a socialist, communist dictator. And now it seems that people are pretty sympathetic and supportive of Putin. Why has this change occurred?
Well, the deep state
We
has always made Putin to look like a bad guy.
Don't know.
But he's a good guy. He's taken out all the bile.
But I actually heard all those things about Putin from QAnon and Donald Trump. They're not the deep state, are they? Could it be that you don't have a cohesive narrative? You got no cohesiveness to you?
Labs, child trafficking areas, adrenochrome harvesting areas.
Adrenochrome!
You would have watched when Trump came into office right at the beginning. When you saw
Bone
him
broth.
hand that soccer ball off, that soccer ball had so much information in it to take down everybody that Putin's been getting all the intel on for years. It had a lot of data in it.
Lot of data.
And that's what's going on. I
Lot
hate
of.
the fact that people are dying over this, World War III, but unfortunately, it's going to happen.
Can you tell us about your shirt?
Well, I got woken up in the middle of the night just before Halloween and was told that I needed to go to Dallas.
It was a very strange scene in Dallas yesterday. QAnon believers lined up on the grassy knoll. You guys know the grassy knoll. It's the site of the JFK.
Yeah! Do you remember that? They believed that JFK Jr. would like show up and start the counter-revolution that would save America. Guess what happened? I'll give you 3 guesses. No, not that. No. Yes, that's what happened. Nothing. They looked like jackasses. And we laughed at them. We laughed.
They believed that the president's late son, JFK Jr., would miraculously appear and that he would help Donald Trump take back power and agree to be...
Why did Egghead go to this? He went to one of the anti-vax and MAGA protests at one point to film it. Like, he wants this channel to do right. Like, he could go to Dallas. I mean, Texas is big, but Texans don't care about driving. I mean, he's called Speedy. Come on. He'd have gotten there in no time. My beard's so fluffy now that the ring around my neck that I've used in the past to hold it in, it's now really hard to do this.
JFK Jr. died tragically in 1999, of course, in a terrible plane crash with his wife and her sister, Carolyn Bessette.
Didn't he die a long time ago?
Well, they had to fake his death because the Hillary wanted him dead. And so,
The Hillary.
JFK
Like the boogeyman. Which, yeah, that makes sense.
Really?
Yes, he was there.
Did you see him?
Yes. I can't go into a whole lot of detail.
You don't sound super sure about that, I'm not gonna lie.
He broke character real quick to be like, Notice that's when the camera stopped? You did. We know you did. Like I said, shoe on head, take fucking notes. Don't just simp after all the guys in bloody suits. Go and, you know, engage. Do pose for cigarettes afterwards, though, like you've just finished a war. Like, fucking hell.
To the chief organizer, who's an attorney named Lee Dundas.
Lee Dundas, attorney. I was kicked out of Sprouts last night. I was not allowed to buy food for my family in Orange County, California, notwithstanding the fact I have a medical exemption.
I actually interviewed her 2 years ago at the first coronavirus lockdown protest at the Sacramento Capitol.
You think she'd learn her,
Do you feel enslaved?
I do. I'm a type A lawyer, and I'm bouncing off the walls of my living room because I can't go out.
We'll see if she recognizes me or what happens.
I really hope. I don't want him to be hurt or anything like that because he does great stuff. It just, I want him to actively go and, like, be recognized for who he is and what he's doing. And then, I don't know, he just immediately then keeps on going. They let him in. Like, you're going to make fun of us, aren't you? You're going to make fun of me. I know it. And anyway, here's how lizard people eat babies.
Hey, Lee, now are you going to go back to the hotel, or do you want to chat Andrew real quick for a couple minutes?
Yeah, I can chat really quick.
Hey, Andrew, good to meet you.
Andrew Cannon, Channel 5 News, YouTube.
So for those who don't know, can you tell us your name and how you're involved in the People's Convoy?
Sure. My name is Lee Dundas. I'm a human rights attorney from California, and I got a call
Karen.
from some of the truckers.
No, not Leah. Not Leah. Just Karen. Karen. Pure Karen. So, maybe even one of the proto Karens, like the first off the batch, you know?
Ago, and they were
the
saying,
pure
hey,
strain
it's been
Karen.
2 years. We kind of feel like it's time to be done. You know, there's medicines and protocols out there. They've dropped the case numbers. We just need to.
At least she admits it's real.
No restrictions, no mandates. Get rid of these.
Have you noticed that has kind of changed over time? It's kind of like how they treated global warming.
And some of the states have been declaring, and we want to take this message peacefully from coast to coast. And I said, I'm 100% down.
Peacefully, like breaking people's windows.
I agree 100% with your message. How can I serve? So we've just been helping them resource the various skill sets and other tangibles that they need.
Right. How have the mandates affected truckers specifically?
You know, initially Trudeau closed down the border to any transnational movement of international long-haul truckers that were carrying goods. If they weren't vaccinated, he made it almost impossible to get over the border, which was a really stupid move in the middle of negative 32-degree January winter in Canada.
No, it was alright because it turned out pretty well. Like, have you noticed, like, it's all just kind of gotten back to normal now once they were dispersed and a few of them were arrested. It was annoying, and it's also probably the greatest moment you're going to have. You probably won't top it. I think the greatest moment of all this sort of lockdown, Trump-esque, post-9/11 freedom worldwide had to be the January 6th riots, and I think that was where like the closest they got, but it was so mismanaged, so fallen apart, so sad. They didn't get anything done, and now a good chunk of them are in jail, and a few are still getting convicted. So combine that with this freedom convoy, combine that with probably they'll try something against equally as stupid. Like it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and it's beautiful to watch because they're putting giant targets on their back, and every one of them is gonna not be shot, Unless they want to try another coup again. But they're going to basically just walk themselves into being ostracized by their friends and family. Till eventually there's probably going to be a mass movement to have these people committed. Like, there's going to be basically anti-enabler squads going around. Like, oh, that'd be brilliant. And, like, they'd go to people's house. It'd be almost like a TV show. It'd be reality TV. It'd be like, the Hoarders. Where you help hoarders out. It would be like that. That'd be brilliant. Instead, just, like, helping out MAGAs. MAGA managers. Or, QAnon be gone. Yes.
Canada, because they rely more on us than we do them. And then Biden followed a week later with a matching set of rules from our
Hi.
side. So it essentially.
Do you have family members that act like this at Thanksgiving?
What fraction of truckers do you think?
Hillary's controlling the Fed!
No, but I heard a statement, I think the other night, from one of the truckers that 87% are mom and pops. They're not big corporate truckers. 87% of truckers in America are not working for big corporations like FedEx or like the big, transportation companies.
You see, that's always the thing. Yeah, the mom and pop. How many millions do mom and pops have? Well, how many thousands, how many hundreds of mom and pops are there? Like, yeah, seriously, it said that, like, the answer was half of American truckers are run by the big corporations. How many truckers in the USA? 3.5 million truck drivers. That is a little bit more than I expected. Of course, that will count for big ones and small ones. But, strong group, USA? Okay. A strong group. Are truck drivers, why are they important? No, this is just an advertisement to get people to become truckers. How many trucking companies are there? Okay. Transported, yeah, trucking industry. There were just shy of 1 million for hire carriers. 800 in interstate motors. Out of the number, UPS employs 60,000 workers. Yeah, they even include UPS drivers. I'm talking about, like, the big trucking companies. One in 9 are independent. Most are owner operations, like, which would include the big companies. I'm still surprised. That's actually a bigger number than I was expecting for, like, individual truckers just with a truck. Alright. I'll have to look into that. This is where, the only only fan of mine I've ever actually met. Rob? Guy from Omaha. He used to like my trucking streams. He's the one who took the picture of me in the fedora with the Jurassic Park t-shirt.
Independent contractor guys hauling their loads down the road.
American Trucking Association, 9%. There. Fucking see?
And I can tell you that regardless of vaccine status, most of those guys are against the mandate.
So what's the plan when we get to DC?
We're not going to DC for obvious reasons. We're going toward DC and into an area that's...
Why? Why? Because it would fail again? Because it apparently has. They've reached the capital and now they're just driving around DC. It's slightly it's slightly more trucks on the road. And one by one, because they're not making any money, they're going to phase out.
Probably a little more hospitable than DC has been.
Oh, would you get booed? Would you get booed? So you're going out to more rural, conservative areas.
And I think the plan at that point is to reassess as we get near to there and see what next steps are. If
Like disperse in little bits until eventually you go home without telling anyone. That's how I imagine it's going to end.
For one path versus another path. But I want to reiterate that this group of truckers, this convoy, the People's Convoy...
And you know this convoy...
Right. What are your
You,
thoughts?
you know this the People's Convoy, which I really should have actually checked how many were involved. Okay, that's people... Yeah, what? How many were in it? No, that's the actual one. News. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Perfect timing. Don't you dare. 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 Don't you dare, Washington Post. Good. Please divert People's Convoy of downtime during another day of demonstrations. This is 2 hours ago. How many? Participants have been driving around Washington, SUV, large trucks. Protest response, dump truck blocking their route from interstate. Demonstration activities, keep traffic moving safely. Yeah, that's also another thing. DC's had weeks to prepare for this. Road disruptions were less severe than a day earlier when hunters... Remember, like, credit where it's due with the Canadian one. It actually did, like, freeze the center of the city route every single morning at this point because obviously it scares the crap out of them. Wait. The convoy organizer, Brian Braze, but he wasn't... He's not in the video. Is he? Was he in the video? Chat, help me out there. Was Brian here in the video up to this point? He looks familiar. Perfect. From Ohio. Calling the road blockade First Amendment right to protest. Truckers, supporters have been riding from Housedown, make their way around Beltway. Declined to comment. Yeah, it doesn't comment on operational tactics, which makes sense. Site safety issues last week. Union reference a fatal crash. Oh, there was a fatal crash. Oh, okay. 2 people killed in a fiery crash when a car struck a dump truck during the protest. Okay. Not road cones. For now, there are no actual District of Columbia. No, they don't have the balls, and now they don't have the oomph to do it anymore. Pretty soon they'll run out of money, and they'll just kind of turn back. Talk about Monday's journey to DC as a win. Saying that includes... Alright, here we go. 258 cars, even though it's a trucker protest, so there should be more. 95 trucks, 86 motorhomes. Meeting the group criticized police efforts. It's worsened the backups. Well, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Oh, so they had 1.5 million to work with. Wonder how much that is going towards it. Brought people to the cause. Evident in signs, driving support in Haugesund. Yeah, a lot of them are kind of piggybacking off it. When I was here's a great example from my own life. When I was in the Occupy movement, very early on, I was only in there for a few days. It was a mismanaged mess of a thing, but at one point, Sinn Féin, the IRA party, it pulled up a truck in front of them with a bunch of cameras. They shook hands with a lot of people who weren't Sinn Féin, claimed that they were a part of it, and then drove off. So piggybacking off this is kind of like a very common thing.
That's about what's going on in Ukraine right now.
I think the timing is very interesting that, I'm sure if I were a sitting president in America And I looked at what happened to Trudeau in Canada. And him trying
She thinks it's because of her. Oh no. Oh honey. I'm sorry, it isn't because of you. Very few things in life are.
to write it off as a fringe small minority, only to have 50,000 trucks going, and you know,
There wasn't 50,000 trucks. If there was, then why did you say it was a success that less than 100 trucks managed to get to it?
laughing stock amongst his own people. And I would be saying things like, oh, I think the truckers are infiltrated and they're not really going to get here, and we're going to have a huge response in DC.
Well, you didn't get into DC proper. You've even admitted that you're not going to do it because you understand that it'll be a fucking death trap if you do. So you're circling around as you bleed yourselves in 1,000 cuts as you get less and less relevant. This is probably the most relevant you've been in weeks. Except for the poor people who you're kind of annoying just driving down the street. If anyone has any footage of just like regular people being like, dude, what the hell? I've been waiting in traffic for like an hour. And at the far end of it is just this truck going, freedom.
Anybody from coming, and then, wow, look, Russia and Ukraine. Look at that going off.
How do you guys raise funds for this whole thing?
It's thepeoplesconvoy.org and the good, law-abiding, God-fearing, freedom.
Oh my God!
And all
Oh, they've already done it. They've already done it, and they've only gotten just around about a third, quarter.
stripes, all races, all creeds. They've been going there to donate.
All races, all races. We're not racist. We're not racist. We're not racist. Seriously, guys.
They just stuff cash in the kitty for the truckers to put fuel in their tanks.
Are you an American? Do you believe in freedom?
Karen,
and
Karen.
are you freaking willing to fight for it? Gas! Peacefully. Peacefully, because I know we're on the radar of every triple-letter organization from coast to coast right now.
Oh, like the UCLA? And did you ever see the footage of the trucker protest in Canada? And they were like, I hear they claim that we're all a bunch of white nationalists, and she expects no one to say no when she says like, yeah, is anyone out here a white nationalist? Puts out an arm, and someone goes, yes. And there's like a long pause. It's like, okay, whatever. One of these things leads into the other very easily.
Yeah,
There was a Confederate flag.
Ukraine and Russia. It's not a good guy, bad guy story.
Yes, it is.
All bad players.
Yeah.
What's the
No.
solution?
For sure.
The solution really is the gospel of Jesus Christ.
But it
No.
seems like Russia's definitely being the antagonist, right?
It seems like it. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. My pleasure. God bless you.
Can I ask you what you think about what's going on in Ukraine right now?
Well, what we do know is that Vladimir Putin is against the Bilderberg Group, and he's against the Rockefellers, and he's...
Now, unlike those other kids, I would be a little bit worried about this kid being around him as his dad. Like, I'm just saying it now.
He's virtually against the Rothschilds. So what happens when Soros infiltrates your country? You
Soros.
stand up to it.
You know, Soros is such an easy win. He's a mildly political billionaire in comparison to some of the others, who's also Jewish. Wait, he is Jewish, isn't he? Because they always use him as a fucking dog whistle. George Soros. Hungarian-American investor. Hungarian billionaire investor. Okay, this is odd. Wiki. Oh no! There we go. Yeah. Non-observant Jewish family. They're not even hardcore Jewish family. Oops. Look at this! He's just another example of a rich bitch. But they use him for everything. Soros in the bunker with the Bilderbergs. Trolling the Fed with Hillary.
Putin is not allowing
Clinton's.
his source to infiltrate his country.
Freedom! Freedom! These truckers
He's Hungarian
are fighting
American.
for freedom, but make no damn mistake, they are fighting for something even more, even greater than that, and that is the right to be free from totalitarian takeover. And don't you forget.
So why don't you go to Russia and see what a totalitarian takeover what a fighting totalitarian takeover looks like? I mean, you can't go through Russia today. They've been taken down. Yeah, no more Russia today.
God, get it! God bless them!
Peep and poop. Like and subscribe. Peep and poop. Donate for a Paddy's Day. Peep and poop. Join our Discord. Peep and poop. We're watching something that isn't Channel 5 after this. Peep and poop. Maybe, oh, and follow me on Twitter. Peep and poop. Stuff. America. People poop, people poop, people poop. We've been on a journey, haven't we?
Oh, look. This is fucking dope, man. That's fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, look at us.
Happy camper.
I'd buy the Happy Camper one.
I'm gonna wear this and pinch people and ask for kisses.
Good evening.
Hey, that's a brutal stereotype. That's 100% true. I do far worse than just ask them for kisses, though. I give them my heart. The very next year, they gave it away. This year, they get someone special.
Matthew, yeah, we're sitting right near the entrance to the Hagerstown Speedway.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
That they're expecting to be a part of this convoy.
I like the bisexual lighting in that one truck cab.
Alright, we're here now in Hagerstown, Maryland, about an hour outside of D.C. This was supposed to be the final checkpoint before all the truckers and the convoy goes to D.C. But I think people are going to stop for a day or two, figure out exactly how this is going to go down.
I like how they don't have the plan. They just get there and then things will happen.
That we're getting here is amazing. If you're talking about this, another January 6th, this is it, man.
That worked out so well for you last time. Not that it actually happened this time either, so it just...
So what are you guys doing?
Come on in.
Oh, we're doing our live stream. You want to join?
I'll say hi.
All right, say hi.
Hell.
Hey, Patriot from Southern California here, out in lovely Hagerstown,
right.
Maryland.
Maryland.
Friday and Saturday, we'll
Maryland.
be in San Diego doing the Reawaken America event. The Clay Clark,
America.
General Flynn, Mike Lindell, all the frontline doctors. Epoch Times seeks the truth, and I even have.
I recognize all these names. God, I've been on the internet for a while now.
Some of my friends at Channel 5, we've been working on them to spread the truth a little bit.
Do you think she knows? Do you think she knows what Channel 5 is all about?
And doing a little political stuff with Kelly J. Patriot here.
Who's Kelly J. Patriot?
Kelly J. Patriot is a friend of a guy I know by the name of Kelly Johnson, who, not an alter ego, but it's just me. It's been like 2 years of Opposite Day and Groundhog Day all at once. So in any case...
So it cancels each other out, so it's just a normal day. Okay.
The point being, this is all about the truckers. Canada started it. The United States is
Canada
going to
did.
shit. More people need to come back to the Lord. That's where we need to be. I mentioned to you, I think, before, Andrew, but I have a condition. I don't know if I ever told you about this.
What's the condition?
I have ADED. You know, love, honor, and protected by the Lord all day, every day. ADED.
Have you noticed he talks with his teeth the same way Cobes does? This doesn't use the lips the same way that he talks with his teeth.
ED all day, every day. We need more people. I also have a heart condition too. I don't know if I ever told you about that. What's that? I have an FSR.
You see, this is him thinking he's like.
I have a fierce, strong, and resurrected heart right here. God bless
Wow.
you. Jess, good seeing you guys. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Interviewers interviewing interviewers. Interviewers interviewing interviewers. Round 2.
All right, guys, we are at the Capitol right now. We're gonna go back in.
Oh, hi. That worked so well for you last time. How did you not get arrested? Did you run away when you started hearing gunshots? When you started seeing, like, footage? Did you start seeing, like, the National Guard show up?
I'm the only one with a shield, so I don't know why no one else brought a shield, but I brought one just in case.
I like how the music started to get a little ominous.
If you ever take over the Capitol or any other big place, make sure you bring a shield.
Why? A bullet would go right through it and kill you. Just as easy if you didn't have one. Why don't you put it to the press? Go on. Go on. The fascists are over there.
Except for the cops' hands. It's unbelievable what's going on out here.
It's crazy what's going on. What's going on?
I don't know, a lot of trucks coming out here. They look like they're all drunk. I tell you one thing, they're still coming in, and I'm wondering what's inside these trucks. That's the question, Andrew.
Flags and hats.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping it's metal. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
You mean like guns, so you can lose again? Tell us again how you lost. Tell us again how you continue to lose in all things in your life. I bet you knew some of the people who were shot there.
What I'm talking about.
Like, it just gets more and more dark, and he's trying to, like, compose himself, but it's like, hey, maybe there is guns in there, and they'll start another coup. Now that the police are completely aware of what's happening, it'll go even worse. You better make sure your car is full of gas. That expensive, overpriced gas. He leans in close and he's like this when he's saying it. Because you'll want to run away.
I mean, you know, you know.
What's your dream for DC?
Oh, my dream. You really want to know? I'll tell you what it is. My dream is to see the U.S. Army go in there with the veterans and get rid of Biden and Obama. You know, Obama's like what, really doing it, right? And bring Trump back in and take over the White House. That's right. That's the dream, and that's what should have happened because they stole their fucking election.
What do you think's gonna happen whenever all these truckers?
QAnon is mentally deranged, mostly harmless until they do stupid shit.
Maybe a little scared.
Then it wakes us up and realize that maybe we should arrest them for the things they said and put them in jail and mental institutions.
That's what they think that's going to happen to them, if you think about it.
Mental institutions.
Other than that, they're waiting for them. We were just in D.C. for the past 3 or 4 days, and you got military, police all over the place. They got snow, they got plow trucks ready to go to block traffic. So,
How you guys doing? Good. How you doing? Good. We're just talking to people.
What was up with that guy right at the end there? Like, it was like half a frame.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Do we have media amongst us? Please tell me what media group you guys are with.
We're an independent YouTube channel called Channel 5.
Okay, Channel 5, nothing to do with Channel 5 from Boston, Massachusetts?
No, we live in an RV together, us 3 guys.
So the question is,
what's the plan now?
As far as...
I do love how the music's gotten so dark and menacing. Like, I love Channel 5. Like, they just have to point the camera and let these guys just talk the worst shit possible, and they don't have to edit things out of context. They don't have to do anything. And it can go from a joke like that 55th Street guy. They're anonymous because they're ashamed. Yep. We need almost to catch a predator, but it's like QAnon, right? To catch a QAnoner. Only without Chris Hansen. Maybe this guy. This guy would be really good with that. Hey, why do you have a seat, man? Let's talk about freedom. Don't you like freedom? I brought pizza. I brought pizza and Trump's latest autobiography. One of the real ones.
This convoy, Freedom Convoy 22, going into D.C. What's the actual plan? Why are we here? To stop medical tyranny.
Oh, he's from Boston.
No, totally. I mean, like, on the schedule it said tomorrow we're supposed to go to D.C., but I'm hearing now.
Lee Dundas and the retired generals with the logistics that are actually organizing this. The latest we heard, we're going to go around the belt, around D.C., staying out of D.C., the District of Columbia, which has nothing to do with this country. This is almost like a tactical warfare.
He's a sovereign citizen. He's a sovereign citizen. Because the way he said D.C. is not a separate, is part of the country. Oh, sweet baby. If they got the war they wanted, they'd be dead. They'd be so dead. They'd be so dead. It'd be beautiful. I almost want to let them have it. The only problem is that they'd hurt a lot of innocent people along the way.
That we're doing.
The day of January 6th, there was a murder.
Actually, I think you only need a few of them to die, and then the rest of them would wake up to it got real and start surrendering en masse. And then you, because you know, after like World War II, they set up massive like denazification programs, Trumpification, I suppose, for lack of better terms, you'd say. It'd be brilliant, and you'd see a lot of your aunts and uncles there too, and that'll be all right. That'll be all right. Because when they'd come back a few weeks or months later, they'd be very quiet, very humble, and very ashamed of what they did. And they'd have little ankle bracelets on them. They wouldn't be tortured. No, we wouldn't torture them, not at all. But we would educate them. We'd start them from basic. We'd cut them out from the outside world at all. They'd be completely like Red Cross would be there, all this stuff. But I mean, like, they'd be properly educated. And every single QAnon thing would be broken down, and they wouldn't be able to get out without explaining how all this connects. And then they'd have to show us where it came from, who taught you that, oh, it's starting to circle back? Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? So let's start over, and you can explain to me all over again. How? No, we're staying on this topic. We're staying on this topic, or else you're going to lose your yard privileges, okay? So, we're starting from the beginning. And they can have their hissy fits, there can be like a solitary confinement area. It'll basically just be like almost like a detox center, you know? It'd be kind of brilliant. And I'd love to see like footage of it. It'd be kind of like the airports security shows from like the early 2000s in the UK. But it's not gonna happen. Americans don't like... This is weird coming from about Americans, but in many ways Americans don't like conflict. They don't like to fucking force the issue. Oh, well, they're just a bit silly. January 6th happens. Well, maybe we can all get along. No, you can't. Not anymore, you can't. They don't want to get along with you. And they're right next door. They're not in a country far, far away. They're your neighbors. They're your family. They're your spouses. They're your parents.
Of Antifa that came up in white freaking
Antifa bar.
of the buses.
Antifa bar.
Fucking plan.
And we're afraid of these infiltrators because it happened on January 6th. I was there.
You were there on January 6th. I was thinking like, okay, why was there gunshots? Are a few people looking around and going, oh god, it's as stupid as I thought it'd be.
Convoy, final day, we're here. What are they
Hurry
going
up.
to do? I guess we'll see.
I want a detox after this. I want some fucking sausages after this. Kid Rock! I heard a great, I saw a great tweet a few days ago, and it was, Kid Rock is for people who have to wear ankle bracelets. What I just said there really applies well. Texas.
Can I ask you what the plan is for today?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Get it done. Get it done.
Oh my god, he just did a fucking Larry the Cable Guy, or what was it? My Name is Earl. What was that terrible show that was from? Get her done.
The
plan is about to be told here in about 5 minutes.
What do you hope they say?
I hope they say let's go drive
Nothing.
around the Beltway at least once.
Oh, they'll do that. You can't get any closer.
Take down the emergency
Literally, you
powers
can't
act.
get closer.
What we're here for is accountability, not just for the economic damage that was done to America, but for individual.
They
damage.
really do believe this, don't they? They really believe it. Just like the Occupy movement, though, has no organization, no plan, and no sense of reality. Reality always just smacks groups like this, whether it be left or right, across the. Nazbols are another great example of this.
Done by this freaking jab.
So what's the plan?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm just here.
It's like those people who, in the 1800s, believed that there was like this cult that would go out of their way to, there was a cult that would like go out to the desert and think, oh, we read the Bible, so this is exactly the day when we'll be all lifted up, and nothing happens.
Whatever they tell me to do, I
Hey,
do.
it's Rev.
You know, I mean, I'm here to stand up for freedom, and that's what I'm here for. I come from Missouri, so I came down here on $200.
No, really?
I don't know. I just go along with what needs to be done.
Would you say that you're more
He's
of a leader or a follower?
sniffed paint.
I'm actually book smart and street smart. So I've lived on the streets most of my life, but I've been to school. If you
I'm not a
work
crackhead.
hard,
You're a crackhead.
always-
Whole damn system's a crackhead.
True, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
How you doing, man? Good to
Good,
see you.
good to see you
I
too,
figured you
man.
guys would be down here. I got
I
a
know.
part two. Do you want? I'll go park where you're at.
Okay, follow me.
Good morning. Freedom!
You want to go ambush Evan? Evan's talking to a Proud Boy right now, so we can't hang out with him, but look at him.
I'm a Dayton Proud Boy. Dayton chapter. Great bunch of guys. The Proud Boys get a bad rap. Are there racists in the Proud Boys? Yeah, probably. I was dating a lady from the Dominican Republic when I pledged, and they accepted her and me with open arms. You know, we got one chapter who the president is gay. Basically, what the Proud Boys are is just a bunch of guys being guys.
Were you in a frat in college?
No.
Touching boys. Men. Touching big, burly man. Which I don't do either, because that would... I'm not into that. No, not at all. Not at all.
Would you consider yourself like a late bloomer then?
In every single way of that word.
Oh, God, maybe I was a little bit right about that.
I disagree with, like gay marriage. You know, I disagree with that on a biblical basis. But we're going to peacefully drive around Washington, D.C. today.
At this point, they have military and generals involved in the actual planning. So this is basically a military operation. If they're going to have this kind of power and force and metal in these trucks and the patriots and the people, this is an early stage of warfare.
Oh, God, did I talk to it?
We're not there to cause havoc. We're just there to...
Which you do.
Hey, we're here.
How are we going to make a statement without blocking traffic?
But that's not the main purpose. You know, when a country starts acting goofy, we start moving fleets in. You know, are they there to fight? Possibly. I'm saying to the Proud Boy from Ohio.
They work for us.
Today's delay
was
based on convoy security concerns. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was concerns of...
Look at this multi-ethnic group here, right? It's like Where's Waldo, but where's person of color? There, maybe?
Reports that we were getting last night coming...
They normally put like black people up at the front of it to show that they're not racist, but I can't see. Wait, hold on, maybe.
There were concerns about people trying to come into the gate that didn't belong here, if you know what I mean. This is the People's Convoy. This is for the people.
unlike Channel 5, who's only here to support you. Oh, they're so smug. They're so smug. They don't understand. I feel like we're watching a bunch of army ants about to attack a boot.
Over the next several hours, lots of planning is going to be occurring behind the scenes.
So Lee Dundas, who's been one of the main leaders with Brian Brossi since the inception, apparently
They do love names, don't they?
This week, and Lee's no longer involved with the convoy. And apparently, I heard that she didn't want anything to do with DC. Maybe she thought they were going to get a little warm, a little close, and she just didn't want to be involved in that. Once again, because of her legal background, she got
so she doesn't have her bar association revoked.
Thing going, she supported it. She came out the whole way. We saw her in Indianapolis. You interviewed her there, and
it just seems crazy.
Because then how could she buy those overpriced lattes at Starbucks without all that lawyer money?
It's suspicious. Maybe I'm wrong. That Lee brought us all here. Up to this point, we're so close to DC, and now Lee's gone.
It is what it is, and in war, you lose.
You lose.
Now there's been concerns about four-ways blinking because it's hard. Brake lights. For whatever reason, if you got your four-ways on, you can't see brake lights. If you could please throw on your four-ways, then do your lane change, and get out of the convoy.
Also, like, there was so many more people on January 6th. Look how fewer, like how few there are. This is like watching Trump's inauguration.
Anybody out there in the world?
I'm still looking for a single black face. There! No, that's cameraman. That could be from like anything.
Thinking that you're gonna interfere.
We need someone who's clearly, obviously.
With this convoy, just.
There's an Asian woman. There's one. No, actually, I'll even say that black guy. That's two.
Snow.
Ah! Wait, no, that's his fade.
Being watched.
Yeah, you're being watched too, buddy.
How can we tell when someone's trying to interfere?
When they get in front of you and slam on the brake, that's a good indication that they're trying to interfere. We're moving 55 miles per hour. We're going slower than anybody else on the beltways.
Why are we going so slow?
Why? We went 45 miles per hour all the way across this country. Not to mention, we're not here just to go for a joyride. We're out here to make a statement. So,
not much of one.
Doing 65, 70 mile an hour doesn't tell anybody nothing. So we're going slow, and we're taking 2 lanes up to let the world know we're here and we mean business.
Here we go. Slow road trucker protest. Final day. We're headed to DC. Lee Dundas is gone.
Could it be maybe that if they tried to like break the speed limit, they'd all get arrested? Oh no! You know what? That's all they had to say. They could say we got all the way out here. Why would we mess up now by breaking the speed limit? Right? That's all they'd have to say. Instead, that would make him look weak.
Kelly says the military is working with us, but I don't know.
Evan
I haven't
asked why
seen
they're
it.
going so slow. We're hitting the freeway. Here we go.
Are you tired of talking to...
I am tired of talking to patriots and Proud Boys and truckers, but, you know, I tried to hear them out. There were some good points. Oil is expensive. Gas
Yes,
is expensive.
yes.
They're pissed off and they love freedom. And they're working with the police and the military.
They're working with the police and the military to take down the government.
They're working with the police and the military to take down the government.
What if the military wanted to take over America? They could. What were they gonna stop? Like, is there a bunch of like death robots gonna come out of every Capitol building, or is like a horde of zombies gonna pour out of every subway station released by FEMA? You know, like what? Like it. There's no logic in it. Arrest Fauci. There's. I was actually thinking, when are we going to see our first anti-Fauci sign? It took us nearly the end of the episode before we found a single Fauci. Don't know about the copyright.
Wait, dab again.
Yeah, dude.
Double
We're
dab.
saving America. I'm here with the homie Ron. A lot of people don't know Ron yet, but you guys should because he helped us film a ton of our movie.
Hey boys, what we getting ready to do?
Stop the fucking steal.
Watch your step.
Hopefully it'll come out soon. It's in the final stages of post-production.
That'll be interesting.
Right now, Tim and Eric and are working on
Whoa, Tim and Eric, that's kind of cool.
packaging that up and distributing
And
it.
of course,
and
it's
figuring
not
out where to
Tim and Eric.
Put it, whether it's theaters or streaming or whatever. So Ron's been doing a lot of different shit. He also was at the Canadian protests in Ottawa. How do you feel about what you've seen so far here, man?
No, man, hey, dude, I went to Canada, didn't really know what to expect. They were nice, they were pleasant, they were
Really?
peaceful, but
Really?
they were focused. And so when I kind of joined this American convoy back in Adelanto, California, it seemed like there was a
Yeah.
lack of, like, unity. I mean, they
Yeah.
were together, but there wasn't, like, a unified message. You know, you hear
Yeah.
COVID-related stuff on
What's
one
up with this
end,
weird
and in
edit
general-
cuts? Even I could do better than that. Unless, of course, it's like a joke. Like a little, like, nudge, nudge, wink, wink joke.
Patriot Parade, Freedom Fest. I just wanted to know what the point of this is.
They don't know. How can they answer? Wrong. Ron Weaver the Third.
Yesterday we just drove around the Beltway, and I couldn't really see the point in spending tens of thousands of dollars on fuel to drive cross country to drive around a freeway.
And complain about fuel prices while taking time off work or losing your job.
Beltway is a weird place to drive around because it's like not even a trade route. It just basically separates DC from the suburbs of the DMV. So they're just driving around. So whenever we were in Indiana, we posted something on Instagram that showed a lot of patriots talking about how they think that the war in Ukraine is staged and that Putin's a good guy and he's taken out the deep state. And you told us about, just tell us what you told us about.
Like, Russia is obviously really good at this propaganda shit, right? They are talented, and they're just going into these Telegram channels and pumping these people with misinformation and disinformation. There's maybe 5 to 10 Telegram channels revolving around truckers and freedom convoys, whether it's the Dutch one I follow, the European one, the Canadian one, several USA ones. But then you have random members hopping in talking about, you know, New World Order, George Soros, Zelensky's ties to the Bidens, and how they're not to be trusted, essentially, that the war is fake. We're seeing propaganda from the West.
Yeah. Yeah, Bill, like, which is ironic, because when we think of, like, homeless guy on the corner screaming about how like, we're all being deceived by media, he himself is obsessed with media. It's a circle. But it's a circle that's, like, completely lopsided. More like an oval.
To vilify Putin because Putin is really...
We're in an aubergine, is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, go ahead.
God bless America.
What are you doing here?
I want to see the truckers.
For sure, you like the truckers?
I do.
What's your favorite thing about them?
What they're standing for.
What exactly are they doing here?
What they're doing here is drawing...
This is why he's so much better at this than I could ever be. Like, you could see earlier, I'd have given up. And he's clearly, like, so sick of these people. But he knows how to keep his face, like, completely passive and just ask simple questions. I wonder if there's, like, cut footage of him just, like, losing it on someone.
Attention. And if you notice, most of the media is glossing over what's happening or being very negative in what's happening. So,
Wind.
you know, they're bringing attention to the fact that our freedoms are being eroded for a fluke.
But most of the mask mandates and the vaccine restrictions are being lifted, like right now in most states.
At the moment, yes. But who knows what will happen tomorrow? Remember, there's an election coming up.
Okay, thank you.
You bet.
See? You want to quit it. They're so exhausted. They just want to go home. Yeah, Christ, like it's $5 a ticket. No, $5 to RV gas, memory cards, and fantastic taverns. Yeah, it was like 30. It was 30 something a person. That was brilliant. I was not expecting. It's great. I'd listen to that shit. And Elk City Starbucks. I was not expecting to watch the whole thing. Like, share this around. Give it love. Give them money, because by the sound of it, they're going to be going to Ukraine next. Oh, that was exhausting. Just watching that with them was fucking exhausting. Oh, we need to watch something happy, something fun, something sausage based. Right at the bottom there. Actually, let's watch some Kevin first. Let's watch some Kevin. Let's see what Kevin's been up to. We've been out of the loop for a while, so he must have some stories. Cakes. Come on. I don't think he thought this through.
See, look, y'all, my t-shirt says, Happy President's Day.
President's Day. Presidents deserve days. Alright, we'll go until hour 4. We're at 3 hours and 22 minutes now. I was thinking of gaming, but I don't know. Moopa. Moopa. Happy President's Day. I have no idea what that last one is. Unless that is 2022.
My t-shirt says Happy President's Day 2022.
Happy President's Day.
My t-shirt says Happy President's
All
Day
nighter.
2022.
Fucking throw the money down if you want me to go longer. I won't lie. I want to treat my lady to a mint julep.
Our teacher says Happy President's Day 2022.
More importantly, I need to find something to watch if I'm going to do that. Eventually, I might break out the games, but we'll see. Oh, damn. Sumo pose. With these glasses on, he looks like Crazy Eyes from Orange New Black. But I threw my pie for you. Never watched that all the way through. It's a shame. I mean, hey, it was great seeing all that TNA and lesbianness. But it was also just, it was kind of cool.
See, y'all see it.
Oh, it is 2022. Yeah. Whoa! Look at that flex. Look at that flex.
It says on my t-shirt. It says my t-shirt says Happy.
My t-shirt said. My t-shirt said. I just realized I shouldn't have said a mint julep. I should have said I want to buy my girl a walk-in thermidor. But yeah, we'll go on. We'll go on for a little while longer, about another hour, give or take, a little less. Okay, this episode is this video he uploaded is rather self-sustaining.
See, on my t-shirt says Happy President Day 2022. My t-shirt says Happy President Day 2022. My t-shirt.
It does.
My t-shirt says Happy President Day 2022.
It's you know what, he didn't, yeah, he what he said, he delivers. Love the content, thanks. No, unfortunately Chris Chan was a little bit more, just a smidge more self-aware. But what's the most popular one he ever did? Okay, this is kind of sad that I've made bigger videos than this. Thomas Sotomayor mugshot. Okay, this is clearly drunken peasants did this. Well, there. Speaking of there's Ben. Good stuff. Oh, he's got such a nice smile. Okay, let's go to ordinary sausage. One of our more popular go-tos. Pickle juice spaghetti or shamrock shake. We won't get an opportunity to look at the shamrock shake any closer to St. Patrick's Day, so let's do it.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back, I guess. And we're doing the Shamrock Shake, which looks like it's slowly turning into just a normal vanilla shake. Boy, is that minty! It's good. I can see why this is only around once a year, though. I've always said that the only way to improve a Shamrock Shake is to throw pork at it.
I was gonna say, this isn't gonna be pure, is it?
You know that classic sausage taste. You gotta have fat. That's a good fat to pork ratio right there. All right, we're gonna put this in the freezer for a few minutes just to give it the grinder something to bite down on.
Just some, a little bit some. Yeah.
Before we put that shake in, let's give
Wait.
the sausage some help with a little bit of salt
Little.
and just a whole bunch of black pepper. And that's the time we've all been waiting for.
Lovely.
That looks like an appropriate amount. It's at times like this when you gotta ask yourself,
Is he a bit low energy right now? I'm guessing he's not quite as he doesn't sound so as energetic.
I put too much shamrock into the sausage.
Headphones.
News, I somehow misplaced the tube for the sausage stuffer. I'm gonna hold the tube to the thing, and we'll have Mrs. Sausage crank it while I do that. By the way, it's come to my attention that Mark Boxello has become very upsetting for the viewers to look at. This is quite
Mark Boxello. Oh no. Are we gonna see more Mark Boxello?
a bit of a stretch. All right, that's step one. Now for step two. Doesn't that look good, Mrs. Sausage? It doesn't smell yet, Mrs. Sausage. It doesn't smell yet. Okay, Mrs. Sausage. In 3, 2, 1. Let's sausage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's good. That's good. Thank you, Mrs. Sausage. Bye, Mrs. Sausage. I love you. She loves me too. She just doesn't want to say it on camera.
Their relationship is doing great.
All right, this window blow is a little bit wider than I'm used to. So will it blow? It
Yeah.
did blow after all. I'm gonna have to give that will it blow 4
Yep.
buffalo.
God, could you imagine how that smell, how that would smell at this point now, the box? Because you can't clean it. It would just fall apart. It's cardboard.
Here we go. It smells like pancakes.
Oh. Oh, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I was about to say, is it not going to burst?
My God. Well, we're just gonna have to let this work itself out. Well, I think that about does it. I think I'm gonna call this a day.
Yeah.
For the beefy part. I'm suddenly I'm getting very pessimistic about
Oh, the.
all right, I'm a little bit afraid, but here we go.
I'd have kept it going. It's clearly not 100% done as it could be, in theory, anyway. Oh! The bite noise wasn't a nice crunch. It was more of a like fingering styrofoam. Don't give me that look. You've all done it at least once.
It's chewy. It's gooey. I'm not even convinced it's all the way cooked.
It's not all the way cooked. Come on, man.
It doesn't have a minty flavor. It just kind of has like a foam. Like a foamy flavor? It's flavorless. I don't know where all the mint and vanilla flavor went, but it's not in that sausage. It doesn't even taste like pork. It's a terrible
It tastes like Splurt. Try Splurt. The latest soft drink you'll know you drank. And it just shows a bunch of people cracking open cans, smiling, drinking, and it just zooms in on their faces, and that's just it. Splurt.
coming into it. I mean, I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 0 out of 5.
No. Oh wait, no, you just say disqualified.
In terms of being good, this sausage isn't.
Oh, ordinary sausage. So you guys got anything you want me to watch? We got half an hour to go, so I'll go longer if you want, but as a result, this will be the last time I shill for the Streamlabs. Anything given will go towards St. Patrick's Day. Big appreciation if anyone wants to help out. And don't forget that we also have our Discord, Twitter, and regardless of anything else, if you have enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's been a fun few hours, but we're not quite done yet. Oh, lady. Oh, lady has a video for us. Let's get that lined up. So we got this anyway. And okay. Orangey shell. Alright. So this is from a channel that, if you ever want to know a channel that women make up the vast majority of it, don't go to makeup ones. Go to Ask the Mortician. Which, I don't know why I unsubscribed from her. Maybe YouTube did that. Let's be sure that social, music, copyright. Kevin MacLeod license under... Uh-oh. Fuck it. We're near the end of the night anyway.
Hello, my brethren, and welcome to another episode of Binging with Brother Doty. Today we are tackling that most enticing of delicacies, porpoise. Now, I know that porpoise can be intimidating for the home cook, but my recipe of pudding of porpoise, aka porpoise haggis, will have you scavenging porpoises off the shoreline with the best of them. Just don't tell the abbot. For this rest.
Okay. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be a very chewy dish already? This porpoise... Porpoise is... I was like, no. Yeah, porpoise doesn't look like it would be the tastiest of fish. It looks to be very blubbery.
You will need oatmeal,
Technically, it's a mammal.
salt,
Pepper.
ginger, porpoise blood, porpoise grease, and of course, porpoise stomach. I like this recipe because your friends will think that you poked at a fire all day, when in reality you're just sewing up all the ingredients in the porpoise stomach and letting it boil for a couple of hours. No?
The abbot cannot have it. The abbot will never have my precious.
Precious.
Back in February, we mentioned a
Dolphin
story
pudding.
about how the grave site of a monk's secret porpoise had been discovered on a tiny island in the English Channel.
Known as Guernsey, a place that, if I'm right, at one point you needed to be a millionaire to live on.
You all lost your collective mind, yes they did, and demanded that...
You know who she sounds like? And she looks a little bit like her too. Mary Jo Field, or Pell, depending on what you say, from Mystery Science Theater.
Secret porpoise content. We're basically a combination coronavirus and marine mammal channel now anyway. The tale of the secret porpoise begins in September of 2017, when the archaeologist Dr. Philip de Jersey discovered what he believed
Philip
to
of
be
Jersey.
a human grave on the tiny island of Chapelle d'Ampuy on the west coast of Guernsey. He was originally there to excavate the remnants of a monastic structure that once stood on the island. So de Jersey was not surprised to find a shallow grave. He's like, here we go.
Wait, doesn't that technically make him a bastard? Or is it just the families of the Jersey?
To find the remains of a medieval monk. But it quickly became apparent that the remains in the grave were not human. They
No?
were porpoise.
Porpoise.
Porpesian? Porpes?
Propescus. They were Poscopin. They were Episcopoporpusalian. They were popos. They were the Pope. They were popuses.
Pesquian? When de Jersey unearthed what he thought to be a monk's skull, quote, it became a very strange shape and clearly was not a human
No,
skull.
really?
It was something much bigger than that.
Got to see his college degree is working so great for him. Wow, look at this clear human skull. Wait a minute. This is a Popopus skull.
So I did some quick research and phoning around to specialists and so on, and it's what we call a harbor or common porpoise.
It looks so dopey.
That island where my friends
That
and colleagues
island.
are over there stood more or less where the porpoise was.
Best
found.
weather in the British Isles, though. Despite what that there was.
A porpoise in what, to all intents and purposes, looks like a grave cut. It's not something I've ever encountered before. It's not something that I can find any parallels or comparison examples at the moment.
Of course, identifying
Or
the
porpoise.
remains of a 14th century porpoise was just the beginning. How did the porpoise get in the grave? This wasn't some haphazard dish.
What,
that
you-
was dumped in.
You never seen Free Willy? There was just a medieval monk, and it was like, up, Sir William, up! Yay! Then it jumps right into the grave. Kill it! Kill the demon whale!
This was a grave.
I thought you loved me. Loved me.
Care. Monk-like care. Side note, de Jersey also 17th century man without hands a few yards away.
Don't be polite.
from the porpoise.
They made it.
Apparently, what happens on Chapelle d'Ampoix stays on Chapelle d'Ampoix.
They can't have... there wasn't that many pretty boys around. And there was no women around. Not that they could do it with women. But they didn't say anything about animals. High on ergot to think that's...
Okay, it's likely the man either died of leprosy or drowned and fish ate his hands, but still. And while experts can't 100% confirm why the porpoise is there, a few theories have surfaced.
Actually, I am gonna probably end the stream after this. Mostly because I just want to get up. My back is not great. I could do with a lie down. And you know what else? I'm not gonna lie, my head's a little woozy. Just heads up, I guess. Let's watch the end of this.
Marine mammal. Theory the first. Sacred porpoise. Dolphins and porpoises were
I had a lot of fun tonight, though. I'm glad I did this. Wasn't quite sure what to do with the stream, and I was like, you know what? I didn't give them a stream yesterday. I didn't give them any.
Places they symbolized eternal life, in others they were symbols of the followers of Christ. The catacombs of Rome actually have quite a few dolphins.
Plus, I need to go to the big old bathroom for a big old
on shore, and the monks gave it a Christian
porpoise.
burial out of reverence. Though de Jersey himself isn't sold on this theory, saying it's the slightly wacky kind of thing that you might get in the Iron Age, but not in medieval times.
Yeah, they were way more advice. Yeah.
We love a shady archaeologist.
The Iron Age was useless.
Theory the second. Porpoise preservation.
That was a joke that Jontron would have made back in the day.
Porpoises, as Brother Doty mentioned earlier, were delicacies. That recipe was a little
I like that.
recipe. Records on the island dating back to the 12th or 13th century show that there were apparently weeks, if not months long,
What's going on there with that?
over porpoise meat. In fact, there is, quote, literary, textual, and historical evidence that porpoises were eaten in Guernsey in the 13th and 14th centuries, when de Jersey believes the porpoise in question was buried.
Back when porpoises
would be dispatched and buried in salt brine to preserve them.
Dispatched.
Later, they would be exhumed and consumed. De Jersey believes this is the most likely reason for the porpoise's burial.
You know how she talks as well? Not the accent, but the way she talks reminds me of those, was it CP Grey videos, you know? With the little stick figure trying to teach you things through usually like lyrics. Not lyrics, but like rhymes.
But there was something of a porpoise-eating hierarchy, which brings us to theory the third. Secret porpoise. Not anybody in the Middle Ages could just eat a porpoise. If, say, your average monk...
Look at that turtle. Look at it. Just a fucking... Look at it. Just like, hell yeah. Ah, stretch. Oh, I'm a lounging.
Say your
I'm a
average monk
fish.
found himself in possession of a porpoise, he would need to give it to the abbot, or the highest-ranking person in the neighborhood. Even now, there's still a fish's royal law on the books in England stating that any porpoise, dolphin, sturgeon, or whale has to be offered to the monarch before anybody else. As recently as 2004, Queen Elizabeth was offered a 264-pound sturgeon by one Robert Davies, which she politely declined. Nah, thank you. So the porpoise might actually have been a secret porpoise, buried by a monk who wasn't supposed to have it in the first place, in hopes of someday returning to claim this
Divine porpoise. There we go.
Weirdly, this isn't the only instance of porpoise burial. In 1958, an excavation at St. Ninian's Church in the Shetland Islands revealed a treasure trove of 9th century value.
This makes me just want to play Crusader Kings. Actually, that's what I'm going to do for the rest of the evening. I'm going to go back to Silmarillion on part 3 right now. That Ungoliath was very greedy and killed those trees. And now the first wars between between elf and dwarf have begun. It's very strange times. You'd almost think that it was all just a big fucking life lesson to Morgoth.
Viking raiders. The treasures included jewelry, silver, bowls, and a porpoise jawbone.
Porpoise.
Also in Scotland, Pictish stones were found portraying what has been called the Pictish beast, which very porpoise looking. So there you have it, Deathlings, the tale of a
Deathlings.
secret porpoise and all his monkey friends. Like monks, not monkeys.
Aw.
After all, we can all do...
I can do both. Why can't we have a bunch of Trappist monkeys making a beer? They'd probably make the crappiest beer ever. But it would be banana beer, so it'd be superior.
Diversion in these trying times. Remember, don't tell the abbot. This video was made with generous...
That video was good. Go and subscribe. She has some crazy stuff over the years. They are sometimes very good. Did a flying corpse spread the plague? Funeral home was overwhelmed by bodies. That was... yeah. Yeah, she's actually a mortician. So, that's why it's Ask Mortician. She's also kind of like everyone's ideal fun goth aunt. You know, that's what they all... when you think of a fun goth aunt, you think of her. So she's good. She's good stuff. She's good stuff. She's good stuff. She probably plays a mean game of Vampire the Masquerade, or the World of Darkness, basically. Oh, anyway. I am really... yeah, I'm ready to call it. You guys have been fantastic. It's been a good night. For some reason, I think this stream's going to be taken down. I probably did watch one or two things that might have been a bit on the naughty copyright side. That one most likely being the one in question. But, you know, fingers crossed. If you have gotten this far and haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Don't forget also to join me on Discord, where I pop in once or twice a day, and plenty of other people talk about things not related to me. Shocking, I know. Follow me on Twitter, where I do upload nearly every day. Jesus Christ. Follow me, well, join here, because tomorrow we are going to be joined, well, technically today, it's almost 1 o'clock. We're going to be joined by Naira, Alkalite Naira, for Coffee and Chat, where it's just going to be a verbal version of this. Also, Lady Energy should be in the background somewhere. She might swing on these and have a chat while I watch on the phone. Thanks for all the fish. It should come to this. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, I'll be making up the Paddy's Day video as soon as Paddy's Day is done, where we can partake in the glitter beard, along with drinking and superior camera work, because for the most part, lady's got to be the cameraman, or woman in this case, I guess. The lady, the camera lady. So yeah, that's me. That's it. I never know how to end these, so I'm just going to say bye.